And we're live.
Let us begin. Where last we left off, our crew had just fought another wearying battle with our poor, unfortunate dwarf getting most of the brunt of the damage in his
But taking
face.
it, but eating it, because I'm a full-fledged G. My fault.
That's it.
Sorry.
That's it.
Continue.
And they are now huddling in the middle of a swamp as dusk is approaching on a small spit of land a few hundred yards away from a set of ruins. The ruins that they're looking for, we're not sure, but it is a set of ruins. There's a greenish glow in the distance around the ruins in the fog. And at one point, Jewel noticed tendrils flailing around inside the fog.
Yikes.
So, what shall we do? Jewel was meditating and taking first watch. What would Jewel like to do?
Wait. Isn't it Felmy that's meditating?
Was it Felmy? Who's meditating? Was it Felmy?
Game is over.
We failed.
It's me. I even have a note that says we'll pick up next time with my observation during my meditative rest.
Meditative rest. That's what it is. So, Felmy, in your meditative rest as first watch, what would you like to do?
Probably like roll for, like, I don't know, probably a passive perception. Well, there was that
your passive perception is it's a certain level. What is your passive perception?
Oh, right. So I guess I would roll for perception if it wasn't passive.
Right. If your passive perception is 13.
Yes.
Plus your wisdoms for a total of 14. Do you want to roll to see if you can do better than that?
Yeah, probably.
Is it still the middle of the night?
I think somebody was awake with Felmy, but I just know.
I can't remember.
I know that.
It was me. I was keeping watch with you.
Right, you were keeping watch with her.
Junior.
Lerzo had washed off and was chilling. Z was basically healing himself as best he could, the last I heard, and Jewel was just chilling.
Okay. I remember there was like a green flash or green light or something.
Mm-hmm. One quick question though. Who had the owl?
I have the owl.
Right. What's the length of time you can have that up?
Owl lasts until he's killed, I believe. Let me see what Find Familiar says.
All right, you're fine then.
Yeah, Find Familiar says that it doesn't have a duration. It lasts until I dismiss my familiar or until my familiar meets his doom.
Untimely demise. Got it.
Yes. Poor Archimedes. Okay, so I was stalling to find a D20, but I found one. So,
all right.
Hooray! I would like to roll for perception because I have a +3 on that. I have.
Okay, so you're trying to go better than 14. So go ahead.
Okay. I rolled a 14. +3 is 17.
17. Okay. So and you were looking towards the ruins?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll say it out loud, but normally what we would have to have happen is I would type it to you in a private chat. I guess I could do that, can't I?
I think.
Yeah, we have a private chat right there. You can just type it there.
Well, we would all see it.
But you would all see it, yeah.
Still a private chat.
Right, but I want to.
Yes. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you very much.
I saw that it says private chat right there. Yes.
I feel like I finally figured out private chat on Discord, and I have Discord pulled up, so you could always try that.
All right.
Now we're talking.
There you go.
Heyo.
Thank you, Felmy, for being more helpful than John.
What?
Next question though is: are you looking through your eyes or your familiar's eyes, which is up higher?
Normally
you'd have to specify that first.
Right. I wasn't sure if I could like meditate and see through their eyes, but I forgot that I can just do that whenever they're cast. Yeah, I'm looking through. Oh, but wouldn't their eyes be like a different modifier?
You'd have to check what's your modifier for them.
Yeah, so his what would it be, wisdom or intelligence? What is perception?
Wisdom.
Oh, it's a +3 to perception. It's the same.
Same, right? So 17.
Yep, and he has perception 14. It's the exact same. He just has better dark vision at 120 feet. So yeah, I'll look through Archimedes. Thanks for giving me that retcon.
No worries. So he's up in the tree above us, or above the party, just chilling in a tree, looking towards the ruins with 120-foot dark vision and 17 perception. Okay, so basically, it's dusk. And I'll type this to you. You can determine whether you want to tell everyone.
Okay, great.
Tell me.
What?
Huh?
What? You don't know what we're talking about. You're just sitting there fixing your face.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Tell me why.
No basis, and you don't need to know.
But a long rest.
Tell me why.
Who has do you have any kind of monster lore or any kind of creature lore?
Oof, I don't think I have much, though I would, because my patron is a fiend, I would have more understanding of like fire lords and demon lords than a normal elf, but other than that, I don't have any special like my arcana is a -1, my insight for wisdom is a +3, but I don't really know a lot of history, like I don't have any of that.
Okay.
I can speak Draconic.
No problem.
I obviously can speak Draconic and Abyssal and Common and Infernal.
They're having a conversation that you can't be a part of right now.
He said, "Does anyone?" He said, "Yes, can anyone? Does anyone?"
Well, she'll ask you if she wants to convey this information to you.
Okay, I think I have it pulled up. I'm excited. We need like cool hold music for D&D. I was gonna do like Girl from Ipanema, but I feel like for D&D it is more like Lord of the Rings. It's like da 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 da. Oh wait.
The Shia.
So did you get that?
Good. Yes, thank you.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I just heard someone playing Pied Piper, trying to get somebody to...
No, I was trying to play the girl from Ipanema, but I'm really bad at recording. Not thinking.
Jewel here is trying to take my spot as the bard.
Yes.
I have
Thanks for bard. Yes, that was perfect hold music right there.
I do think that you're right that it should be more Lord of the Ringsy than.
Hold on.
But they would just play it on mandolins, okay? Like it's not. You can. It's timeless.
I literally have a mandolin sitting right next to me right now.
I'm
really bad at it.
I feel like the point of the hold music was to have something in between decisions. Maybe not go off on a tangent about the hold music. I don't
I'm
know.
trying to write here, guys. Enough crosstalk.
I could be wrong about
Let
that.
him focus. All right.
Oh, you couldn't write while we were talking. Gotcha.
He's writing. We will set the scene. I'm meditating. What do I see? My owl gives a soft. Ooh. Ooh.
Johnny A's profile picture. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. All set.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm taking some notes right now. Do we want to see? So this was a rest. Did anybody else need anything like taken care of during their rest?
Did anybody else need what?
Rest.
Did anybody need to do anything during the rest? Because I was like, awake and meditating, and I already had my health up, so I'm fine.
Right. So
you guys need to like roll for healing or anything?
Well, basically, you've just started the watch. People have just started their rest. So you can make a determination on whether you want to tell them what you see. You didn't see anything, and then determine whether you want to approach that or sit and wait on that.
We're pretty far from those ruins that I'm looking at.
Yes, yeah, you're a few hundred yards still away from them.
I would like to try to let them rest so they can get back any health they need, but
Okay.
I'm assessing which one of y'all speaks 18,000 languages? It's V, right?
I spoke. What depends what kind. I don't know how many you speak.
What language do you need?
Well, it's not even necessarily a language. I'm just trying to determine how well.
Well, I speak 5.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and I got
all right.
4. But I don't think common counts, so 3.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, 4 is technically.
Yeah, I let them rest, but then when they wake up, I am kind of poking at Laertza, and I'm like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? Can I get like a sidebar?
Sure, you can do that.
Cool.
Can she talk to you, Letza?
Laertza, hey.
Thank you, Zvi. Let's open.
Now, do you want to talk to him in private?
I don't want to alarm my other companions. I kind of want to also use this opportunity to see if they have if Laertza has any creature awareness. So I'm kind of like, I'm not trying to be shady about it, but I am trying to be a little bit covert. Like, I'm hoping they're like waking up, maybe making some coffee, and I'm like, hey.
Well, you're saying they've had a long rest, is what you're saying.
Well, I don't know. Was it a long or a short rest? That's what I was trying to feel out. Did we have stuff we need to take care of?
Well, that's what I'm going to say. Is if
I think people
dusk has just started, you guys are going into the dark. You're going into the darkness. I was judging from it being dusk that there was still some light around it. That's why we got such great look. So you still have 8 hours of darkness ahead of you.
Then yeah, instead of doing a sidebar, then I'm going to say that as they're all laying down, if I'm kind of the determiner, I'm like, hey guys, before you get like into that good like REM sleep, I was just having myself a little meditation. I say for the whole crew, and like, it's not looking awesome through Archimedes' eyes. Granted, he's got that good dark vision. He can see real far away, and the ruins are like kind of safely away from us a little bit. But there is definitely some of those tendrils that we were like worried about. I see some tendrils, a few like hurtled over creatures with tendrils, maybe. Hard to tell if the tendrils are separate or part of the creatures. But in the middle of it, there's definitely a tall, pointy mass. And I was wondering, like, do any of you guys have super sick knowledge about creatures and stuff that would save us right now? Because I'm a little freaked out. I'm not going to lie to you.
Wow, that was terrifying. How far away are they?
Go ahead.
Yeah, how far are they, actually?
Well, just at the outskirts of your 120-foot vision for Archimedes. Okay.
Yeah.
So probably about, I'd say, 190 feet.
Perfect. So it's like just shy of like 200 feet away. Sweet birdie.
So basically, I just wanted to throw this out there. I'm sorry. Use a football field for reference.
Cool.
And that pretty much covers everybody's knowledge of how much that is.
Cool.
So
yeah,
there you go.
It's close enough to be concerning for a long rest. Like, I don't know how long you guys were thinking of sleeping, but I'd be a little spooked out if we were sleeping 24 hours. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, 24 hours is a long time.
I mean, isn't that long rest, or is long rest 8 hours and then short rest?
No, long rest is 8 hours, I believe.
Okay, cool. So yeah, like if we're taking a little nappy nap.
Huh? What's that?
Still pretty close.
Yeah, it's still pretty close. So if we're taking a nap just to restore, I think we're fine. But if we were thinking about taking a long rest, I think we should probably have a sidebar, and anybody who might have some cool creature lore can also do a perception check, or maybe like poke a head out of the tent and like give the old hello and wave to the tentacle creature. Say what's up in, like, I don't know, elemental. Anyone speak elemental?
I speak under.
Why do I hear music?
Because I'm playing music. You guys wanted background music, didn't you?
Oh, okay.
What kind of music is that?
You got
It's Lord of the Rings?
Orchestral. Yeah, it's an hour long.
Demonetized.
That's okay. I'm not worried about this being monetized.
All right.
Tentacle.
you got a lot louder, Lunga. I'm not sure why.
Undercommon.
Didn't change my volume.
Could be StreamYard. Sorry, what were you saying, Jewel?
Do tentacle beings speak undercommon? Okay, I have a.
Well, you're too far away to like yell at it.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So it's more like I was asking about languages earlier to see if people even like knew about these things.
Just Elvish.
This music is so epic. Oh my god, Elvis too. Hey.
Yeah, the
Elvis,
music
high five.
is fucking up the StreamYard choosing who's talking thing.
Yeah.
Let's turn your boombox down.
Thank you.
Kanye shrug.
The bard is not doing his job, so
Oh, it's true. So yeah, I think that we should like get a second opinion on the tentacle monster, but if we're too far, we can also just like take a quick short rest and then get the hell out of here and start beating.
Yes, you
down
do not have to
stuff.
attack. I will say this.
Right, we don't have.
yes, I have no creature lore knowledge. I can speak Abyssal, Draconic, Elvish, and Infernal, but I do not know any lore, any creature lore.
Okay, so you guys go ahead and make a decision.
Tentacle monsters. I think I remember dealing with them once. And not a good thing.
Not a
Bard.
Thank you for specifying.
Your nightlife is of no interest to us.
I suggest we get out.
We should probably.
No. You guys don't want to get some bones?
I mean,
I don't think the tentacle creature would have bones.
Well, that valid.
Invertebrate.
But
Invertebrate.
wow, good call. That is definitely cartilage.
The green glowing ruins,
They had sharp things.
Oh, we're talking about the ruins behind?
Well, yeah, I mean, we could probably circumvent the giant tentacle monster. It seems like a possibility, right?
I like it. We can go around them.
Joel,
that way
you
they
think
don't
we can
land
handle
on
it?
my face.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I would like to see how many bones are in the dungeon, but it's up to. I am not going to turn away from a fight. That doesn't necessarily bother me.
Let me have some more drinks.
The kids are looking
do-
for
yeah, I guess.
are probably in the damn thing.
Let me clarify that the reason the villagers have not strayed in here is because they can't. There's no way they can fight off the creatures that live in the swamps, as you found out already through the one fight you've had with the
piercers, the ones that
piercers.
landed on my face and gouged me and forever
and the
scarred my
gnomes
beautiful
and
visage.
not gnomes, the goblins before that.
Exactly. These are the villagers.
So we should turn around. Is what
Hmm.
you're saying.
Have we?
You
So-
convinced me. We should go.
If
Yeah,
you're
no,
going to
we gotta
go,
push
are you
through.
going to go back to your original
Yeah, where are we going?
campsite, or are you going to go around this ruin that you have now and give it a wide berth? Or are you going to do that now at night, or are you going to wait till daylight?
The tentacle monster is in the. We see it in the ruins, right?
What was that?
The tentacle monster
Yes.
on the way to the ruins, or on the
The
ruins.
tentacle monster is in a set of ruins that you can see off in the distance. It may or may not be the ruins you're looking for.
How far are we
Multiple
from the town versus our original resting spot?
You're a day's walk from the town.
Okay. Because it would
We're
be
not going back to the
see
town.
if village people know any, I don't know, maybe there's some like old man there's, I'm an expert on tentacle monsters. Like certainly
Oh, of course it would be an old man.
I mean, look, they probably sit on their village stone computers all day and read about tentacle monsters. I don't know.
That's all right.
A stone tablet.
Stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice stone. Your ice stone. And,
Python. Stone.
okay. I mean, I think it might be good to rest through the night then, I guess, or try to go around. I don't know.
We need to rest, right?
Is anybody missing health or spell slots?
I think
No, we
that
did,
I'm sorry.
we did the long rest.
Oh my god, like how are you guys feeling? Do you like need to heal up and stuff? Or are we feeling pretty good?
Nah, man, I feel great.
Because like hashtag no metagaming.
My
If we're
facial
feeling
scars
great,
have completely healed.
Thank you.
Yes. Because, like, if we're feeling good, we can totally take this show on the road. We got rations, we got morale, Jonier's got the drinks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if
Yep.
anybody's, like, not feeling so fresh and maybe needs a little bit of top up on, like, their spell powers or their health, then we take the rest. If not, I think we're all in agreement. Let's get the hell out of here. And it just decides, do we go for the tentacle monster or do we go around this bitch?
I definitely want more information before we go headlong into some kind of fight, though.
Yeah.
You'd have to get closer
We'd have to
for
get
us to do
closer.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, like, if everyone's feeling good, we can just head out and go get close. Go snug in. Go make friends.
Yeah, I like it.
So obviously, I'm
I
Alright, let's
tire
get
of
closer.
waiting around. I want to get out of the swamp as soon as possible. Let us finish this and be done with it.
Maybe I.
So let's go back to the town and have a drink.
I don't think that's what we're.
Could I? Could I use?
Dwarf, you can do whatever you want. But if
I
you wish to be a
rolled
coward, feel
survival
free.
to look for a path that is as close
Safe?
to as safe.
The
near
path of least
tentacle
resistance?
Monster, so we can kind of skirt
Word.
around.
Okay, well, what is your favorite color?
What is my favorite?
Yeah.
So let's see, Jewel, what is your wilderness or survival? I believe that is
+4.
you got a +4 to your survival, so you should be able to use a passive investigation of 10. So if you want to do an investigation, I would say you want to probably do a passive perception to see if you see a trailhead before it gets too dark. You're running out of time. And I would say go for that.
Mo, question.
Yes.
When we were talking about creature lore and stuff like that,
Mhm.
obviously I know there's really specific things about creature lore, but isn't there anything involving history or insight?
Sure.
Or...
Yep.
Okay, because I have +3 to history.
Okay. Let's see. Where it's history. That's going to be historical events, legendary people, ancient kingdoms, past disputes, recent wars, and lost civilizations.
Probably about the
We're in
ruins.
ruins.
Yeah, but that does not.
Explain why there's a tentacle monster there.
But it will help me
He
figure out.
moved in. I don't think he's part of the ruins. You could
You said
you could do a history on the ruins and see if you
Yeah.
determine anything from the ruins.
Correct, because we don't
Okay.
know, because you said it may or may not be the one we need to go to, and we're deciding if we're going to go to this one or not. And is that now? I know that's a +3 to history. Now, is that a passive wisdom, passive intelligence, perception, investigation, insight?
Last, that's intelligence. So it would be
Don't you just roll for
Investigation.
investigation. Yep.
Yeah, no, you just click. Yeah, just roll whatever your history is.
Yeah.
Just click on that number, a die will roll, and then it'll do the math
Yeah,
for you.
+3. I think that's the best thing because my passive investigation is 11. So
Passive is about stuff happening around you or to you. It's not
Well, you
about
can
like
do that
using it
without
to do
rolling.
something.
All right,
I
go ahead.
did-
If you'd like to
I
do
did
that,
a
go
roll
for it.
for-
But
All right,
who
I'm
wants
gonna-
to go
yes.
first? Who wants to go first?
Okay, yeah, you go first. Get the general info, and then I'll lead us.
What?
Okay. I feel we need to know more about these ruins.
Yes.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
We're walking as blind as bats if we do not know where we need to go. So Lerza uses her history skills to figure out where to go.
I'm
Okay.
confused by the narrator here because I heard I statements, then I heard Lerza. I'm not sure which.
Because I role played and then I narrated.
I didn't
which-
see quotations, and then
Well,
I'm
I'm
just
sorry, I'm
confused
not doing
about
air quotes for you constantly.
the narrator.
It's not. That's
There was
not,
no transition.
It's not necessary. Oh, yay! Wonderful. 16 plus 3.
All right. With a roll of 19, Lertza stands up and looks off in the distance. Still, what's your night vision, right? You have night vision.
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Still dusk. Whoa.
I do have light that I can cast as well, at will.
Well, if you cast light, okay, I'll let you. If you want to.
Let's not do that.
But you
I
should
just remembered that like the whole reason for us sleeping was to sleep through the damn night, so we don't give these monsters extra superpowers at night. But it's cool. It's cool. Let's proceed.
So
This makes sense.
So with that, even with a perception of 19, it's you see much the same that give me a second, Felmy saw, but with your history, you note that it's a outbuilding of a castle-like structure. You're not sure if it's attached to the castle or not, but you feel it is an outbuilding from a castle system or castle-like structure. At this distance, that's about all you can see. You see stone escarpments. You see some archways. You see there's part of a roof still left, a wooden roof. You're seeing a lot of stonework. But the stonework at this distance, you can't tell who may have done the stonework or the masonry.
So I gleaned no historical knowledge of this fortification.
Not at this distance, no.
It's castle-like.
Well, yeah, you found it was an outbuilding of a castle.
Correct. Which
probably
me,
not the castle.
In my opinion, I feel that building is irrelevant to where we need to be going. I suggest skirting around that building and that chemical monster. That is my suggestion.
Okay. And
so the tentacle monster or monsters that Felmy's eagle saw are with the possible castle, possible cloud, possible all of that's in the same place.
Yes.
Yes.
Felmy, is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, the evil feeling, the tentacle monster, the green glow, it's all coming from the same area.
And you just want us to go around it.
I think it did make sense that we should not traverse this area at night, since walking under one tree almost got Zvi killed. So like maybe
I can take it.
Do the well, yes, true. I'm not insinuating.
I am.
Perhaps we should do the long rest overnight. And so am I understanding correctly that we could be we're not in a coma when we do a long rest, right? We're like asleep.
You're just asleep.
Well, somebody would have to stay up and stay watch, right?
So like worst case scenario, we get woken up from our rest overnight. And
right, we can be vulnerable to opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
I have a feeling if something attacks us in our sleep, Mo will tell us to roll to see if we notice it.
Right, and they'll probably have
but is it
opportunity.
Felmy? And aren't we both awake though to see things? So.
Right, that's what y'all are.
On watch.
I would stay awake to watch because I don't need anything healed right now. I only cast a ritual spell, so I don't need anything like healed. So
Okay,
I would stay awake.
Let me clarify that if you guys take a rest here, and Felmy and Jonier take the watch, that's the first watch. Then after 4 hours, someone else has to take the watch. And you'll have to rotate the watch every 4 hours. Every 4 hours, you'll have to roll for investigation to see if you see anything. If you don't see anything,
I will take the next one.
Okay, if you don't see anything through the investigation and there is something there, they have a surprise attack. Not an attack of opportunity. They get a surprise attack.
Gotcha.
And depending on the creature that attacks you, it could be a critical surprise attack. Say if it was a rogue.
My light can be of any color, so I can make it a glowing of any color. It could be green, which will mesh in, but it doesn't necessarily brighten.
I have found when I'm casting light, I know that as a tiefling, you're less used to the light. So like as an angel, even though I'm a fallen angel, I would, have a little experience with this. You can actually cast it on any object and just throw a blanket on top of it. So you can have, we can have a little tent inside we have, if anyone has like, the deer skin, is that done yet? Is that,
Oh, it's done. It's tanned, it's hided, it's ready, honey.
Yeah, let's make a little lean-to with our light, or I don't know, whatever. But it does sound like maybe sleeping would be tedious, and we could sleep later when we are more in need of it. I think we just have a couple spell slots, or a couple magic. We need like a power bar for magic. I don't know.
We can also, instead of sleeping, hunker down like as a group through the night. Like we could literally just hang out and swap stories over like our shrouded light if we want to. So if we want to stay awake and alert, we can just like chill and get to know each other for a bit and then wait till the morning like sunrise, or we can just freaking do it. We can just...
Well, don't forget, you will get exhaustion points after a certain amount of time.
Oh, yep. Thank you. Forgot about exhaustion points. Never mind.
Yes.
I don't want to be exhausted.
I will.
It sounds like it's nap time.
Yep.
Can
Yeah,
we just sleep? It sounds like we're in a consensus. We shall sleep. I shall take the second watch.
This guy
Okay.
right here, we was just in a consensus about leaving, and now we're in a consensus about sleep.
It makes it sound like it's his idea or she.
It's crazy.
No, I'm
it's
saying let's make a
crazy.
decision and do it.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
I will do either. I will walk through this damn swamp, or I will go to sleep. Make up your damn minds, and let's do one or the other.
Oh, sad.
Somebody
We can
give Lirza a
send-
drink.
Sounds like somebody needs a nap.
Lirza,
Great
sleep.
acting, Lurza.
Sleep, Lirza.
So such in character, much wow.
That was in character.
I can tell.
No.
I can
So,
tell
all
very,
right.
very much.
So right now, Felmy and Jonier are on watch. The rest of you are
Method
huddled
acting.
in a tent with a little light that Jewel has made. The tent being the deer skin that Felmy had dried in the miraculously speedy moments.
Black, I used
and-
fire.
I did ask.
You did ask. Jonier is sort of like drinking, as always, because he does that. And Felmy's kind of going, oh, shit. I'll watch.
Tell me, you want some?
Yeah, I'll take a little swig. I need to stay
Great.
pretty sharp.
Okay, so now we have two drunk people watching.
I
All
just
right.
had a swig, okay?
All right,
Not
all
a
right.
whole
This is a
swig.
swig. This is a swig.
All right, one swig. All right, just one, right?
A solidarity sip for my friend Jonier.
Okay, all right. Solidarity.
Cheers to that.
All right,
Plus
all right.
one
So you guys are in the tent, chilling. Are you sleeping in the tent, right? Resting,
they are.
trying to take a short rest.
Where cuddle puddle in the tent.
Aw, cuddle pile.
All right.
Ew.
So
They're like, no.
so there we go. You guys are resting, and time goes by. Junior, you continuing to drink?
Just a little bit. I gotta focus.
All right, you're staying focused. Okay.
I'm staying focused.
All right, so let's roll you want to do a passive investigation, look around before you go wake up Lazar? Lerza?
There's a, that sounds right.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh, so you
I
want to roll?
will-
You want to roll, not do a passive. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I'm down with either.
All right. Because you can just stand up, look around, and say, okay, Junior, we're going to go to sleep, and Lerza's going to come out and take a watch.
Yeah, so I had rolled, so I'll just go with that.
Right.
And I rolled I didn't even look at what I rolled. Oh my god. I rolled a 15.
Yay!
Plus 3 for perception. So I have an 18 for a stand up and look
18.
around.
It's pitch black out. There's no fire. You have night vision, right?
Yes. 60
Okay.
feet.
60 feet of night vision. You hear the swamp. You hear the noises. You smell the smells. You see nothing.
Cool.
You guys want to go into the tent and wake Lerza?
Yeah.
It's been 4 hours.
Yes.
It's been 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can slow it down if you want, but I figured
Yeah,
you guys,
No. I'm good with that.
We're just
I assume when you said going to wake me up, I assumed 4 hours had passed.
4 hours
I
have
tap
passed.
Larissa and then I snuggle up with the cuddle pile and say, "It's your turn, buddy."
Now, are you staying out there, Junior, or are you going to go in?
I need some sleep.
All right.
Kind of tired.
He's going to go to sleep too. Okay. Those two go in for their 4 hour nap. Lerza, what would you like to do?
I stand up, stretch. I look around. I see Jonier's bottle laying next to him. and I try to steal it so this man will stop drinking.
Okay. All right. So do a. Let's see. Let's. You want to do sleight of hand and stealth. So roll for stealth. That's a 15. Okay, so you're quiet enough. But he just went in there to lie down. But it seems you're quiet enough. He doesn't notice you. He's kind of getting ready to start snoring.
He was also half drunk.
He's also half drunk. So now do a roll for sleight of hand.
Same D20, right?
Yep.
Is stealing
20.
evil?
Nat 20.
20.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Can I
So,
counter that
Bam.
somehow?
Bam.
Not a nat 20, you can't.
none of the nat 20, buddy. You're out of luck. So,
Ah!
unbeknownst to Junier, he's lying down to go to sleep, clutching his flask to himself,
Yoink.
and Lerza walks up quietly enough to not be heard, and tickles his nose. And as Junior reaches to scratch his nose, Lerza plucks the flask from his hands and walks out the tent.
That's creepy.
No, the tickling of the nose is so he moves his hand, dude. It's common stuff.
All right, here.
You go
I'll
around
make it-
tickling
I'll make
people's
it creepy.
noses
See,
while they're
see?
sleeping?
I'll make it
'Cause that's
for you,
creepy.
see? You ready? Lerza leans into Junior's face, blowing ever so softly
Here we
on
go.
his nose.
Now we're talking about something.
I like
Yeah.
Junior starts
Just, hey,
No,
waving
no,
at
no,
his
no, no.
face.
You do not get
I
to
like this
imply this to
dream.
my character.
I
Yeah.
love
Not
I like
happening.
this dream.
And now he reaches in and jointly grasps,
jointly.
When you grow
jauntily
up in the mean
grasps
streets,
the flask. While grasping the flask, he rubs Junior's chest.
yeah, that didn't happen. That
Is
didn't
that
happen.
creepy enough for you?
That
That didn't
feels
happen.
like a little
Is that
That
better?
didn't
feels
happen.
like
Okay.
a little
all right.
creative freedom
There
there.
you
Little creative
go.
freedom on my character that would
Just a
not
little
happen,
bit. Just a
especially
little bit.
with someone like Jonier.
Oh my god.
Okay, so now Junior, out of your inventory, you do not have a flask.
Ah,
You will
Ooh,
have
and
to
I get
wake
to add
up
that to mine.
You're going to add that to yours.
I totally ship Jonier and Letza, just so you
That's
guys
not
know.
I'd also
You-
ship
you
it. We
ship
stand.
them?
We stand.
You're going to
Ships.
stab them?
No, stand.
Ship.
Oh, shit.
Relationship.
ship.
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 I thought
Man.
you said shiv.
She's gonna ship.
Maybe.
I'm gonna shiv him. I don't like it. I'm jealous and I want to stab him.
Okay.
I don't
I would
actually. I
that
did not
was,
roll the stab.
Flask
wrote
or
full of
tankard, I'm assuming. There we go.
That's a
Flask or
flask.
tankard.
It's a flask.
Added.
Yeah, loses flask.
And then, Larissa, what are you doing now? You're outside now, so what do you want to
Yes. I go outside. I walk to the edge of camp facing west
do? Okay.
and look outward and investigate the horizon to see if I notice anything changed
Passive?
since.
Passive,
Passive.
passive investigation?
Well, I could roll again, I guess. Well,
Well, your passive is 12.
yeah, passive. Passive.
Yeah,
I've had too many
you
good
look at,
rolls.
you
I'm
look
not-
out with your night vision. You listen with your ears. You take a moment and hear nothing at the moment.
Okay. Well, then I.
Are you going to march the camp? Are you going to sit down and rest? There is no
No,
fire.
no, I see that. I walk the perimeter, make sure we're all
Okay.
safe. I walk the perimeter, make sure we're all safe. Do we got to roll for that too, or are you just going to use my passive?
No. You've got dark vision. You're a seasoned adventurer. You're not going to stumble and fall unless I decide you are. So you're just marching around the camp, looking around. Thinking another 4 hours, and then another 2 hours. It'll be dawn.
How many fours go into 8?
No, I said 4. Another 4 would be another 4 hours would be 8, and then
Word.
2 more would be dawn. Basically, light would be coming up.
So it's a long night. I don't like it.
Yeah.
It was like pre-dusk.
What's that?
It was like
Like it.
pre-dusk before.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it.
When the sun's not up and it's just rising. All right. So you wander around, looking around. You hear creatures scurrying around. You hear a loud thump. And I'd like you to roll investigation. Or actually, well, you can roll. I would say roll perception, probably.
18?
18. 19 with the
It looks like 2 to me.
that's a 2. That's an 18. Okay.
Okay, guys, this is what happened last time. The angles make you think it's an 18.
That's perception, right? That's all you playing with. That's
Okay.
how they made Gandalf
18
look
with
big
2.
in Lord of the Rings.
So you get a 20. You have a roll of 20. You look into the distance where you saw the loud thump. You notice a tree has fallen, and that is all.
Oh no.
Like recently?
It just fell over. Yeah,
How long into my watch has this occurred?
3 hours.
3 hours in, so I'm almost done. 75% done.
Yep, 35% done.
Okay. I'm not stupid, so I'm going to go back in the tent and get Jewel to come with me to check out what happened.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Jewel is not a morning person, so
Oh, well, it's good.
Jewel looked the. I got my
I don't know, man.
necrotic.
You're the
shout.
DPS. You should have brought a shield with you, but that's fine. I'll sleep.
I have a shield. It's equipped.
Hey, Lertza,
Yes.
can you roll the stealth for me?
Uh-oh.
Okay, sure.
That's not good. I don't like how this sounds.
$12.
Okay, with a +1. All right, Jewel, are you coming out?
Yeah, I'm coming out. I'm
I need you to, as you're coming out, roll a stealth also.
all right.
I wasted my nat 20 on a flask.
We got a 12 total.
12 total?
Yep.
You guys are quiet, but you could be quieter.
Uh-oh.
Just saying. Okay, go ahead. Now, what do you want Jewel to do, Lertza?
What I wanted to do. Jewel, a tree has fallen in the distance. I believe we should investigate this. Is there anything you can do to find out to keep us safe instead of walking out there?
I said, so I guess if a tree falls in the woods, let us fucking hear it.
That's right.
Okay. So
It's very cranky.
yes, I am. I'm not a morning angel. This I think I'm mad at me for that.
Good.
I will hold on, let me
Better mad than dead.
I'm what?
Better mad than dead.
Better mad than dead. Yes,
This
I
is
know.
true.
No, I'm not. I'm still
Unless you're dead
doing
mad.
it. We're still here. I
Oh, hey, Lertza, did you roll a perception after the tree fell? I don't think you did you?
No, you.
Perception after the tree fell?
Oh, you asked me to roll perception,
Yes,
and I noticed that a
she
tree
did.
fell. Then you asked me to roll.
No, it
perception.
was you rolled a perception.
and that's what made me see it was a tree that fell.
Oh, it was? Okay.
You said there was a thump, then you said roll perception, and then you said
Okay.
you see there was a tree in the distance that fell.
Let me see here something. Let me-
And she saw whatever made the tree fall as well.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, wait.
All I heard him say was, "You noticed that a tree fell, and that is all."
Right.
Okay.
Nice try cheating, y'all.
I can't say that I specifically know what this would be, but I can go ahead and perceive on it.
Okay.
Well, she could shine a light over there, right?
I-
Show some light
well,
over there.
I have the same thing, right? So wait, is this a
You
this
trust your instincts. Don't listen to me.
Light helps.
tree fall, or
I'm
you
sorry.
just heard it and looked at it after?
He heard it and looked at it after.
I believe she did. Okay.
Zvi, you're in a tent asleep.
I'm not. That's not who's.
In other
speaking
words,
at
shut the
present
f
time.
up because you're asleep.
Um,
Just bite your tongue and shh.
So, Lerta, did you see the tree fall, or do you just?
All I saw was a tree. I heard the sound and a tree fell. I would have investigated on my own, but I'd rather have a companion with me.
Okay.
I'm a pussy.
I'm gonna go over and poke a stick at that tree and see what I can figure out, I guess.
Feel like if you get close enough
I walk
to it
with
with a
her because
stick.
I'm not letting her walk
Are you
alone.
walking over there with or without light?
Well, we both have dark vision.
Yeah, we both have dark vision, so
Okay.
yeah.
Go ahead.
The light's still in the tent.
How far are you walking towards the tree?
What? How far away is the tree?
Just outside of dark vision. He heard the tree fall.
So it's about over 60 feet away.
It's over 60 feet away. He heard the tree fall. He saw a thump, or saw the outline of a large tree laying half into his view towards the campsite.
Right. I understand what you're saying. So I would say we walk 30 feet forward and then
basically a tree fell over.
Fell towards us.
Fell towards you. Right. A tree fell towards the campsite, so you see part of the front of the tree where the branches and stuff would be and the leaves would be. There are no leaves on the tree.
I mean, this is my question too. I would assume that while we're walking, we're constantly looking forward to see what's going on as we're walking.
Of course. And you have your passive investigation.
Right.
And passive perception. And as you get closer, that will come into play.
Gotcha. Okay, well, we walk 30 feet, half the distance of our dark vision.
30 feet? Okay, so do you want to use your passive perception or do you want to roll for perception?
I have +2 to
Passive
perception.
as we're walking, and with the intention that I'm going to roll at 30 feet. I'm like, okay, show me where the tree fell, and we're gonna start walking over there. And
okay, don't forget there's a big, it may not have any leaves on it, but it's a big tree that fell over, probably about that big around. So there's a bunch of branches and stuff that they're facing towards you, so it obscures your vision to a certain extent. So you're gonna have to walk kind of around. Your 30 feet is gonna be at an angle to walk a little bit around the tree.
Okay, I would like to use survival to check out this fallen tree. Fell tree? Is that what it's called? And what would normally knock over a tree, and if this is something that we have no idea what the heck it is, or if this is like normal.
Roll a wisdom check, please.
Yes, I'm going to do survival wisdom.
Did we walk the 30 feet at this point already?
You've walked the 30 feet.
Oh, we got a nat 20, so 20.
Nat 20. So you're within about 20 feet of the tree because the branches are far enough away, and you see the trees lying there. It's an old, dried out swamp tree. It has definitely not fallen over on its own, and you notice a number of branches are broken about 25 feet up, and that's all. You see a bunch of broken branches. You said they're nat 20?
Yeah, +4 too.
Those broken branches seem to be. You see the broken branches, and the area where the branches were look to be like a large handprint.
Ah, okay. And there's no tracks, just the handprint.
There's no tracks near that spot where you're looking now.
Oh, okay. So that sounds
I was gonna say, I feel like we're in Jurassic Park here for a moment.
Wide freaking steps. Okay.
Well, no, hold on. Let's see. The tree fell towards the camp. All right. So the earth ball or the root ball is back further away. The root ball is probably about 25 feet tall.
Okay.
Okay. So at 25 feet on the tree itself, you see a handprint in broken branches, like something crushed part of the upper part of the tree.
Spooky.
And maybe pushed it over.
Oh.
A
So,
big creature. Something
But that-
big. Something
what would
big.
you like to do?
Like it's kind of going parallel to us, not necessarily towards us, because then you trip over the thing, right? Is that orientation?
If it
correct?
knocked it down like this, then it's
So,
going parallel.
if it's standing like this and the campsite is like this and you went like this,
Oh yeah, it's coming at us.
it's basically
You just walked around with
standing behind the root ball.
Okay.
I'm giving you more information than you should
No,
be getting,
I know.
but you
Yeah,
rolled a
just-
nat 20,
I'm
so
trying
there
to,
you go.
Orient. Okay. Maybe not attack beavers. So yes, I'm going to relay that there is a large, angry, giant monster knocking down trees coming towards us, likely, and so we should scurry back and wake our friends.
I agree.
Okay.
I cast at will. I cast Blade Ward.
Blade Ward. Okay. And what does Blade Ward do?
You extend your hand, trace the sigil. Until the end of your next turn, you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing dealt by weapon attacks.
Okay. What about ranged weapon attacks?
It just says weapon. It just says piercing. Piercing is
okay. Good to know.
that counts.
Okay.
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
I'd like the two of you to roll initiative. Everyone else is still asleep, so you're still sleeping. You haven't heard anything. They haven't said anything.
14 plus
14.
1.
Plus 1, so 16.
14, and what was the other one?
16.
I have plus 1, so mine's 15.
15 and 16. All right, so Jewel,
Hey, Stefania.
you get to go first. What would you like to do? Are you continuing to run towards camp and taking your full movement to run towards camp?
I don't want to trigger an opportunity attack there, really, but I don't think that we can fight this. So
I feel we need to run back to camp.
yeah, let's run the fuck back to camp.
What's your total movement speed?
Oh no.
30 feet.
30 feet.
And I believe mine.
Wait, where do you find that out? 30 feet?
It's at the top row.
Walking
Strength,
speed?
dexterity, constitution. It says walking.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
And what about running? If we're running, do we not have a?
I'm not sure. You have to look that up. Hang on.
Oh well, no, never mind.
Oh, I also have a question. My owl
You're
has passive
asleep.
perception is outside.
You're asleep. Your owl is asleep with you.
Oh, the owl's asleep. Oh, okay, that answers it. No, I wasn't sure, because I've never had a familiar that has lasted a battle.
He kiboshed that one really quick.
Sleep owl.
It was a good idea though, because I was like, if he's outside, he's got passive perception, and he'd probably freak out and come to me because he has a special keen vision thing that makes him want to avoid opportunity attacks.
Wait. Were you asleep or were you? Oh, you're
For the
asleep.
first
Everyone
half,
else-
I was
Yeah,
awake.
their watch
Second
ended,
half, I
so-
totally went to sleep. Yeah.
Everyone
I
else
was
was
asleep for sure.
asleep. It's been
Yeah,
3
for sure.
hours. You're all asleep. Let's
The fuck?
Angel.
Don't you want to Fanta?
Don't you wanna Fanta?
One a Fanta.
Okay.
That's fine.
Wanna Fanta.
All right. So you've run your full distance to the tent, right?
Yeah, because we only went 30 feet. in.
Larissa has done the same thing. You both run to the tent, right?
Yes.
As you're
With
running,
your good graces, if you allow us to.
as you're running,
Oh no.
as you're running, let's see. Alert says 14. Jewel is 13. As you're running, you hear a large whistling through the air that whistles past you. It's very large.
Hence the
Sounds like,
piercing comment.
huh?
Hence the piercing comment.
And the piercing comment.
Oh Lord.
And it whizzes past you and just flies off into the woods, embedding itself into a tree in the distance. You don't know what it was. You just heard something whizzing past you. And so you hear that, and you hear a loud as
Jesus
But I had
Christ.
someone's a little angry that
Wow.
they missed. Oh, sorry.
I'm
I covered my
thinking,
mouth.
I'm
I
thinking
covered it up.
giant troll is what I'm thinking here.
Well, anyway, and sorry about the loud noise. So that happens. So you two okay. You were within 30 feet. You went 30 feet, so now you're within the tent. Do you go to the tent or do you holler for people?
My first question is this thing within range for us to see it?
No.
Okay. I'm not hollering.
Okay. Well, he just hollered. So
True.
That's a hint.
That definitely woke me up. So
I would say that
I'm
would
awake.
probably have woken most people up.
I woke up.
Then why are you asking us if we holler?
I'm just saying. What I'm implying is you can holler. He yelled already.
Gotcha.
So if you want to holler, it wouldn't matter. So it's everyone getting up. I take it. If you are, roll initiative, please.
I woke up. I don't think anybody else woke up yet. I'm not sure what I heard. I'm a little dazed.
I woke up. I'm like, where's my flask?
Oh, wait. Did Jewel just holler for us? Is that what that was?
Mid holler. It was not.
I did yell shit quite loudly. When you say everyone roll initiative, you're talking about the rest of them that were sleeping, not me and Jewel, right?
I think everyone.
Yes.
Everyone?
You and Jewel are fine.
It's the other three.
Everybody else has to
All right.
wake up
I got
and roll initiative.
12 plus 8.
You got a 20?
No, 12.
Oh,
Plus 8. Oh, yeah, 20, yeah.
Wow.
This is why the flask is gone, Junior.
well, it's been 3 hours, so he's not totally drunk right now.
Apparently,
Yeah.
kind of still is. Or he's just dumb. It's one of you.
Me? What'd you get? B?
I got.
Or Felmy? Somebody?
I rolled a 13 plus 1, so I got a 14.
Z?
At 11. No, sorry, 10 minus 1.
On initiative?
So 10. 10. Yeah, 10 initiative.
Okay.
10 total.
All right. So, Junier,
Did our naps count as a short rest or anything?
it kind of is a short. Well, yeah, you got 7 hours of sleep. I believe.
Okay, so short rest.
Yeah, it's a
Not
short
long.
rest.
Okay.
Wait.
There's a button.
Wait.
Why?
Wait.
What?
Yo, Faye, Tom Abbott says, what's up, though?
Yeah. Oh, it's
Hey!
Everybody say hi to Tommy. Tommy!
Love you.
Tommy gave me 15,000 coins just because Faye is here. Faye and Rage are here. So Tom was like, hey, it's 15K for being friends with somebody that I like.
Tommy,
And
love you.
Stefania,
Sorry.
Stefania
Tom.
loves your ears, Mortissa.
Tom,
Thank
it's
you.
Zen. Tell me it's Zen. I'm sure you know that, but if not, hi, it's Zen. It's House of Zen. I love you.
House
You're the
of
best.
Zen.
Zen is
Zen. I'm incognito mode because my camera on my laptop doesn't work. Okay, back to the game.
Okay, back to the game. All right. So, there's been a loud roar. It woke you up, but you guys don't know what it was. Jewel and Lerza know that there's something out there, and it just shot some humongous thing or threw something at them. So Felmy, Junior, you're first. What are you going to do?
So what's going on? Why are you waking me up?
My goodness.
Are you using movement to go outside and see what happened?
Yeah, there's noises, so let's check it out.
Loud noises.
All right, so you're going to go out you're going to use 10 movement to go out, and then what action are you going to perform?
I'm just looking out to see what I see.
No, we're
Okay.
in battle. Like you
We're in
guys-
battle already? What?
No, I'm just saying.
Threw something at us.
You
Yes.
look out. You look
Initiative
out
is
into the
pre-battle.
darkness and see Lerza and Jewel running towards you, screaming. to get the fuck up.
Perhaps we need to be inspired by her.
Yes, so you should do something. What would you
Okay.
like to
All
do?
right. Let's see here.
No metagaming. I saw that.
I didn't hear anything.
Aw.
Bard, sing us ye a song. A battle. And then we cling on.
Sing us a song. You're the Inspire Man. It's not metagaming if it's
Is
clever.
that a 25-foot grasp?
If it's clever.
I need a finger to go over and hit Lurtza.
It also hurts me because I'm always a bard. So I always want to help.
Sure, I guess, can I do the inspiration?
Sure.
All right. Oh, I can't see. All right. So, was it 11?
11 inspiration. 11?
Do you, is that how,
Is it 20 or we're going to roll?
I don't think you do. You roll anything?
No, you're
I
just
don't know.
inspiring. You're just. Yeah,
What do I need to do to inspire?
It's a 1d6.
Okay, 1d6. All right.
Yeah,
What
so you
is
just
that?
give
Is
that
that-
to whoever you want to inspire.
You're going to
Is it actions or
inspire.
spells?
All right. Who woke me up?
Jewel woke you up with a scream.
Jules screamed,
Oh,
and
Joel,
Leerza
you woke me up.
screamed.
I guess
And the
you were like,
giant-
hey, let's do something. Okay. And then I'll be like, yeah, all right. I got a
come on
3.
up.
I got a 3.
A 3. All right, so you get 3 inspiration.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Well, I'm going to leave the cam after I take this picture in a second. Because my phone is getting definitely hot.
Oh no, you can do what I did and use the jerry-rigged ice pack method.
Yes, I'm just going to once I do this, I'm going to show the picture of what's happening, and then I'm going to turn the phone off. Okay, so you've inspired Jewel. Now we need Jewel. What do you do with that inspiration? Do you continue to run back to the tent, turn and fight, get
How
prepared?
far am I? Right.
How
Far am I from the camp right now? Sorry, I don't know.
You're
where my headphones
basically
are.
in the camp. Basically, you're right at the edge of camp.
I'm at the edge of camp. And I had a visual have I seen this thing just beyond its
No, you have not.
I have not. Okay. I am going to run the rest of the way back to camp, which
Well, it's only 5 feet.
okay, so I will continue the 5 feet
Move
there.
in 5 feet, turn around, and
Then I am going to cast as a ritual spiritual weapon.
spiritual weapon.
Just
Okay.
gonna throw that thing up there.
And where are you going to throw it?
The direction that we just came from.
30 feet in front of you, 50 feet in front of you. Spiritual weapon can go.
It can go 60 feet, but I'm gonna cast it about 20 feet in front of where I'm at right now. I guess. I think that makes sense, right? Towards that tree, but not all the way there.
Okay, so say about 40 feet.
Yeah,
50
I
feet.
hope that's. I hope the guy can't be that fast. He's pretty big, right? Yeah.
We think
yes,
he is.
40
We
feet.
don't know yet.
40 feet. 40 feet. Do it.
40
Yeah.
feet. Okay.
Giant
We
size in the air.
Gigantic
saw-
hand high up in a tree, 25 feet
Right.
up. Pretty good, safe
Yeah.
bet. Pretty damn big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just gonna assume it's big,
Yes. Well, I mean, he's,
but slow is
he's
dangerous.
slow, but
We
they're
don't
big
know if he's slow.
steps.
Right.
I'm like math lady.
Okay, so
Of the,
I would go 30
Matt.
feet.
cast
And
spiritual
then we meet
weapon.
him
Is there
halfway.
anything else you want to do before we move on?
I can I guess bonus action. Do I have any bonus action? I would just like to note that I do have indeed my shield out. It is equipped just as a thing.
Well, it should have been equipped to begin with, right?
It is. It
Yeah.
is. I just
Yeah,
wanted
I'm
to-
assuming if you have the box checked for
Well-
the equipment, it's all equipped. You have it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ready.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a
So-
quick game question
Yes.
about the bardic inspiration. So what Jewel just rolled didn't require the inspiration, so it lasts for 10 minutes and it's for attack rolls and saving throws.
Right.
So if Jewel doesn't use it on their turn, and I don't know if they're about to, so like sorry if I'm, like interrupting that, but if they don't, do they get to keep that if something attacks them in turn in the next 10 minutes as that saving throw add-on? Does that make sense?
That 3 points will be
Right.
added to whatever.
Cool.
I have to
That's
look
what
at
I
it.
thought.
I have to look at it
Okay.
again. I think it's either she gets to roll a 1d6 or he rolls a 1d6 for her.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's anything in the next 10 minutes. The creature can roll the die, and then whoever's got the bardic inspiration can do an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw, and then add that 1d6's roll
Right.
to that.
There you go.
Oh.
Right. So
I just didn't know if it was going to
Looking for
expire
it.
at end of turn, but I looked it up, so good. Thank you. Sorry.
no worries.
Beautiful.
And then yes.
Yeah. I thank Miracle for the spiritual.
You're ready to go.
That's it.
Okay, so that would bring us to Lertza. You're also right at the edge of camp. The people are coming out of the tent. You've had something whiz past your head. Jewel is turned and cast spiritual weapon. You're looking at her. You see the people coming out. Jonir has cast inspiration on Jewel because he was the first one that she saw. What do you do?
I mean, the thing's not there yet. So there's very little I can do. I'm about ready to want to cast light because this thing knows we're here. It does.
Okay.
I don't think it really matters. I think we need to see what's going on here.
Okay.
So I would say cast light.
All right. And that requires.
It's at will.
Okay. So you cast light. And what direction, I believe, that you have to send the direction, or is it everywhere?
The
It's
direction.
everywhere.
I can touch an object no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. So the tree at the edge of our clearing where things coming at, the first tree in front of me, I'll
Yep.
cast light on that tree so it illuminates
The tree that fell, or a tree that's near you?
a tree that's near me in a direction of where we came from, where the monsters come.
Okay. So you were in a clearing because it was a campsite, but you were on a spit of land. So we'll just say there was a tree there and you've made it light up. Okay.
Right. It's got to be a small tree. It can't be bigger than 10 feet in any dimension.
Okay. So there's a small sapling underneath the other trees that you've lit up. It's lit. It shows out how much space? How much?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. Okay. So 20 feet around this bright light.
20-foot dim bright light and additional 20 feet of dim light.
Got it. So about 40 feet from where this tree is. How far is this little tree from you, would you say?
I mean, it's got to
Within 10 feet, right?
it's got to be the range has got to be 20 feet, so it's within 20
So
feet.
so you went 20 feet. The light's going to go another 20 feet, and the dim light's going to go another 20 feet for a total of 60 feet.
Right.
Okay. Now roll for perception. If you want to. Or do you want to, you want to just try to do something else?
No, I'll roll for perception. 14 plus 2, 16.
16. So you heard the loud roar, and you weren't sure what it was, but you heard of something whiz past you, and just at the edge of your vision, just at the edge of the light, you look up, and you see, as you're standing there, the other members getting ready to come out of the tent. You look up to where the tree fell, make believe this is a tree. It's just, it's a rock, but it's a tree. You look up towards the tree, and you see this guy standing near you. The other one. This guy
Hey,
I was right.
Coming towards you with a crossbow.
Ugly guy.
Yeah, big
Big ugly
troll.
guy.
Baby.
That's an
He
orc.
is-
Troll, huh? Oh,
Wait,
is it a troll or
orc?
orc?
Orcs aren't that big. Trolls are bigger.
Orc.
He
It's a troll.
is an
Orc. Trump.
ogre.
Ogre. Okay, ogre.
Ogre, bolt launching
I am
ogre.
an ogre.
Is he angry?
He is an angry ogre,
Does he have fingers?
and he is bigger than Shrek.
Landscape mode.
Quick,
He's bigger than Shrek.
Yes, Bard, you're a natural jackass.
Is it? Yeah.
I can disguise myself.
Okay, there we go. Closing off my phone. There, phone's like boiling in my hand.
Aw, you're
Okay,
being-
so there's an ogre. You may have remembered him from the last time the first encounter, where you guys said, we're done. And I said, well, you're lucky you're done because this guy was coming towards you.
Yeah.
He's been following you guys for quite some time, waiting for an opportunity. But he is slow, though not as slow as you would think. So,
Man.
on that Lurtza, you see him. He sees you. Well, actually, no, he doesn't see you yet. You're just out of his range, but it's everything's lit up now, so he's kind of like, what's going on? So, what do you do now?
Well, I ain't attacking anything yet.
He's too far away.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have much other things I can. Oh yeah, I do. I mean, I can cast. But hold on, I gotta see. Let me check this here. So that's 60 feet. So he's not within 30 feet.
No.
Yeah. Well, I'll just do what I did last time. And I'll buff. I'll cast Mage Armor on the weakest one was Jewel, I believe, for the
Yes.
armor.
Yes, he only has.
You get Mage Armor every time, Jewel.
Yes. So now 17, right?
I believe that's what it is. You
Or
tell
wait,
him.
No, I think.
Mage Armor. Target's base AC becomes 13 plus its Dexterity modifier.
13 plus dex.
Your Dexterity.
Okay. 13 plus 1, 14, and then there was something else that made it 17 last time, and I don't remember what it is.
I think it was Jonier's one of his
Bardic
buffs.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Not for armor,
no,
is it?
Or was it
No,
Z?
it's not.
Oh, it's my
You're right.
shield. It's my shield. That's why.
Your shield, okay.
There we go. So it's 17 with my shield, I guess.
All right. 17 with shield. Good. Got it. So 17. Cool.
Blue.
So the bard is out and he's inspired. The dwarf and the tiefling are still in the tent doing what? We don't know. Lurtza, and is that all you're going to do?
Yeah, that's about all I can really do.
Okay.
I don't have anything else here of use. Everything else is offensive, and he's not there yet.
Tell me. You're up. Zvi, you're on deck.
Okay, oh man, oh might. I just remembered I forgot to metagame with you on the spell that you're not.
It's
familiar
not
with
Shrek.
yet.
It's his bigger brother.
It's
Wreck.
crazy. Shrek Minster. I would like to use a cantrip, Eldritch Blast, and add on my Eldritch Invocation, which is Agonizing Blast. So that will add my Charisma modifier to whatever I do for Eldritch Blast.
You're in a tent.
Well, okay, so my first action is I pop my head out the tent and go, oh my god, I knew it! Oh my god.
And how far out of the tent do you get?
Eldritch Blast radius is like really far. The range is 120 feet, and it is a
Right.
beam. So I just popped
But
my
you
head
need
out
to
the
be
tent.
you need to be out of the tent
Right.
and have an idea of where to point.
I am out of the tent. I am facing the. I mean, we can see the charging orc at this point, right? Or is that just layered?
He
to-
hasn't charged just yet. He's come around the.
He might be
the
friendly,
roof wall. No, he shot a bolt of.
Shot a
Let's just say
giant bolt.
he's not.
It's a warning. It's a warning shot.
I am allowed to get passive information from my owl.
Yes.
without using any of my like movement action.
Too bad he was on the tree that got knocked over, but okay.
Oh my goodness, he can survive. He can hover. He can tread air. He's an owl.
He's flying
Air.
right now. He's
Treading
flying
air is
tread
hilarious.
air.
He also has keen hearing and sight, which means he has advantage on wisdom and perception checks that rely on hearing and sight. So I imagine a freaking ogre coming for him would be like, no, I'm going to move
Yes,
to the
I
next
heard
tree.
the ogre.
So I'm going to assume that my owl can probably at least see the ogre. Do you want to tell me if I'm wrong?
Go ahead and roll a passive for the owl then.
Oh, okay. I'll allow it. I'll allow that. A 15, and then my
Plus.
owls got so it's perception, +3 to perception and +3 to stealth. So 15 plus 3 would be 18.
So the ogre doesn't see the owl, but you see the ogre
Cool.
fairly easily from above.
Cool.
He has a large crossbow in his hands. He's loaded another bolt.
Okay.
He's preparing to fire that bolt.
Whoa, hey.
And
Because my Eldritch Blast lets me blast further than I can see.
okay. Don't forget, though, you have some people in front of you that you need to move. You would need to move to the edge of the camp in front of Jewel and Lurtza.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was trying. Okay, that's fair. I'm trying to use my owl to kind of assess like a safe bolt pathway, like with the obvious intention that I'm trying not to hurt my companions. I'm like, oh my god, you guys, get out of my
Right.
way.
So I would say it just right straight down the view. I'll allow it. Yep. Straight down the view that Lurtza's looking.
Okay. Cool. And like if you want to use my action, I get 30 feet. I'm moving towards like a safe space, even if that means I'm moving closer to my ogre friend.
But the action is movement. Movement is action.
Oh, right. Okay, so never mind. So I'm just casting my Eldritch Bolt. I can stick my head out the tent without moving, though, right?
Yes, as
can
he
I
just said.
Can I blast my bolt through the tent because my owl can see?
Yeah, but you're gonna.
Oh, that'll
You're
hurt my
probably
friend.
gonna hit some people if you do that.
Okay, fine. Well, if you don't think I can if I can't use my Eldritch Blast effectively, I will use my action to move to a
Hang
place.
on, let me look at Eldritch Blast.
I'll let you decide. Oh, Captain, my captain.
There is always the one. There is always the nat one. So we
There
could get.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, so you got it. So right, so you lean out of the tent. You see where everyone is looking. You haven't moved, and being you, who you are, throwing care to the wind, decide to throw off an Eldritch Blast. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, I'm so excited. So it'll be Eldritch Blast, which is a D10 plus my Charisma, so +3, so D10 will
You have
be.
to roll a D20 first.
Oh, a D20 first.
Oh,
okay.
no, here we go.
Okay. D20 first. 13. Oh, Lord.
Okay, so you got a 13. Is there?
My
And there's
spell, which is 3, right?
all right. So that's 16.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And now I roll. So I'd already rolled, but I'm going to roll again since I hadn't rolled the D20 first, and it was a high roll. Okay, I rolled a 7, which
right.
+3 is 10, and then +3 my Charisma, so it's 13!
13 damage.
Yeah!
That's 120 feet. Well, you narrowly miss taking Jewel's head off.
Oh my god, so close! I'm sorry, baby!
And as you stand there, you all are looking to where you just see the outline of an ogre, and you see this bright beam of crackling energy just boom from the tent's flap and shoot out past Jewel. She feels the little tingles all over her body, and for a second, Thelmy goes, "I hope you like that." And
yeah, good.
And she shoots the ogre, and he takes 13 damage
Oh yes.
Oh, he's going to be angry.
because his armor class is not high.
Yes, well.
But he is an ogre, so his constitution is.
Yes, well, he's 13 less now.
Yes.
Not supposed to tell us that, but I appreciate it.
I just said hi. I didn't say how much it was.
I said I appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
Right? Don't you bite the hand that feeds? And then, yeah, I don't have any bonus action stuff other than sending Archimedes to a safe place.
He's
Which
flying
I
up in the. He's up in the sky, flying around right now, so he's
Cool.
fine.
I figured he was safe, but I just wanted to at least be explicit on that since I'm allowed
Okay.
to retreat. Okay.
All right, and that is yours.
Yep.
Okay, we're up to Zvi. Zvi, you're still in the tent. What do you want to do?
I got to get out of the tent. I'm going up to the front of the pack. I got to get to the edge of the camp. I am the shield.
All right.
I have to go to the front, so I got to take that long ass trek wherever it is, and I'm small, so it takes longer.
You are half move at 25 feet. You're just behind Jewel and Lertza.
Behind, I can't get in front of them. Drat.
Well, you're next to them. You're like between them. They're like staying like this.
Cool.
And you're like right here between them.
Cool.
Stay behind.
And we have a giant thing that I can't see it, right? So I don't know what's out there. Can somebody tell me what's out there?
He hasn't seen it
Giant
yet.
ogre.
He hasn't seen it, guys.
Somebody
We
saw
made
it,
It's
it
big
right?
and it's angry.
An ogre.
Hey, Shrek, my friend.
Oh,
Got a crossbow.
oh, wait. How do we know it has a crossbow?
Because it shot a bolt at me and Jewel. And
Where's
we
the
barely
bolt?
survived while you were sleeping, Mr. Dwarf.
Where's the bolt?
Stuck in a tree behind us.
Jesus Christ! Wow, that's a big ass bolt. All right. Don't touch the bolt, little one. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit you with a quick little, real fast, because my action is my movement, right? Because I ran half the
Yep.
football field, so I can't. No more action. All
Yep.
right, then I'm.
You have Sanctuary and Thunderous Smite.
Who is this thing gonna attack first? I'm a Thunderous Smite. Hopefully, you guys will survive.
But I already took care of Jewel, so no worries.
Yeah, yep. We'll be okay.
I'm a Thunderous Smite.
First time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your
Yeah.
weapon rings with. Right.
I mean, you
This
could
is a big
protect
one.
the squishy bard.
It's only on yourself, so you can't.
He has armor.
It's
I do have armor.
but Thunderous Smite's only on yourself.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
almost-
no, I'm talking about me. Yeah,
Oh, right. Okay.
yeah, I'm Thunderous Smite. All these other people are talking for no reason.
Okay. Got it. And that's your move, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's
All right.
that's the end. Yeah, that's really loud. You want to turn something down over there?
That was pretty loud there. So, ogres. He starts lumbering towards you all.
God, he's gonna barrel through us. We're dying tonight, guys.
It's gonna be rough. Did
No,
anyone do our
we're
backup
all
characters?
leveling.
And he is basically runs towards you all. Even though he's a crossbow carrier, he knows that if he gets closer, his size and intimidation might scare you. Plus, he can use his fists and everything else.
He doesn't
So he
intimidate
runs
me.
up his full 40 feet, and now he is standing, towering over Zvi.
So now we can do stuff to him, right?
V, yes, you can do stuff. He's right in
Cool.
front of you. You're welcome. But
Thank
the
you,
only
sir.
problem is you are at the perfect height, V. So be very careful. He's only wearing a leather loincloth.
Yikes!
So be very, very careful
Listen,
what
as
you
a
do.
pansexual dwarf, I'm not concerned too much about.
So in front of him is V.
Bravo.
To the right of him is Jewel. To the left of him is Lertza.
I'm now.
Behind V is our bard Junior, and Felmy, who got pushed out of the way and knocked over by V, is laying half in, half out of the tent, going, "What the fuck?"
Oh my god!
Sorry, Felmy.
I really feel
Forgive-
Felmy needs to be a kender.
What is
Okay.
she? Forgive me.
My ass. I snark at speed.
On that,
Forgive me,
that,
elf.
he sees the little guy. He sees the bright angel.
What the hell is happening? Why does he see me first?
Well, he doesn't really see you so much as he sees the angel, and he goes,
That's
pretty. Don't hit pretty first.
What?
Looks over, doesn't see the dwarf, sees Lursa.
Yes.
Ugly.
I'm
ugly.
hiding
hit first.
behind his junk. I'm hiding underneath the troll's junk.
You're hiding underneath the troll's junk. He sees Lursa and says, ugly. Hit first. So he rolls a 7.
Oh,
He
did nothing.
swings with his mighty club.
You don't.
What's your
roll
armor
anything.
class? You don't even have to do anything.
Me?
Weirdo.
Yeah.
I still remember. I also have a blade ward.
Oh, well, it only does it react if it doesn't hit you?
A little too late. Well, no, it says what it says is until the end of your next turn, you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks.
Okay, you have that, but he missed you
Okay,
because your armor class is
14.
14, so you're fine. He only rolled a 7. So this big huge club just goes whee over everybody's heads. You all duck. He misses. Now does he have a bonus action?
Wait, are we all in range of his attacks right now?
It's a big ass.
I think.
It's a big
I
ass.
think the
club.
3 of us are, but you got missed.
Its foot is as big as our entire party. Okay.
All right.
Is it that big? It's just an ogre. It's not a giant.
Yeah.
I
Is
mean,
it like the loincloth the
at
same size that where V's
25
at?
feet
So
up, it grabbed the tree. It knocked.
Right,
a
but it
giant-
might have like reached up
It
and
reached
just
up
been like
like
heavy.
this and was leaning against a tree. And he sort of went,
Ah,
whoops.
it was
And
an
knocked
old
it
dead
over.
tree. It was an
Old
old
dead
dead tree.
Even if he's at 25 feet up is where the hamper was. So even if he reached, the ogre's still about 20 feet tall minimum.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a double-decker bus plus.
Don't they have like extra long limbs and stuff?
Why are you trying to make him smaller than he is?
Because I'm tiny.
He's a white
So-
ogre.
twice as big. So twice as big as us.
Cool.
That was. But here's the comparison to the dwarf.
You have to,
So it's
you
smaller
have
than
to
one
thigh.
1/3 or 1/4.
Jesus, my goodness.
Right
His
at the
balls are
crack.
actually, you're like Kevin Hart with Shaq, you know.
There you go.
Yes,
There you go.
exactly.
That's right.
Wow. At a visual.
Okay. Give me 1 second here, guys.
Take your time. So, guys, in the meantime, while he's handling business, what do you think we should do about this giant ogre in front of us? Because his dong is knocking me on the top of my head, and I want it to stop.
I
already
think
have
I
my
might be able
plans.
to speak to him because I speak Undercommon, and I believe
We tried
that
that.
is what ogres.
I think ogres speak giant.
Can we find out his intelligence level?
Oh, hold on. 7.
I can
It's
try and
like, it's
intimidate
not
him.
an ogre. Never mind.
You're 14. Oh, still don't. I just realized I have a +6.
You just want him to hit me.
Yeah. You're lucky. 1
Well,
point.
nice try.
1
It
point.
didn't work.
Let him tip me, says the DM.
Wait, but
Okay.
you said 7 plus 6 is 15.
No, it's not.
Oh, my fault. It's 13. You right.
Polyhedral paradise. You are amazing. I love you.
Okay, so he swings
should
at
tickle his
he
taint.
swings at Lurza, misses Lurza barely, whooshes across, and that looks like that's his attack.
Yay!
Yeah.
Whose turn is it? It's time
Now
to do
it
stuff to this
is
thing.
Journier's turn.
Can I
Journier,
find out his intelligence? Is he like
ogre,
higher or less than 4?
higher ogres are higher than 4. Sorry.
They're higher than 4?
Yeah. Pretty
All
sure
right.
they
I would like to let's see. And you guys
Hold
are
on,
going to be
hold on, I'm
attacking him
looking.
afterwards, right?
are. Oh no!
No,
Actually,
we're gonna make friends.
he has an intelligence of 5 with a -3.
Yay! So that
Okay.
means 2.
His
Damn it!
intelligence is 2.
Hey,
doesn't
then,
help
Johnny A, you can do your
That
stuff.
doesn't- If he was smarter, I would
Yeah,
trick
he
him.
needs him.
but-
He actually needs him to be smarter.
Oh,
God damn it.
No, he's dumber.
His music is for the high end intelligent.
Yes, classical
Yeah.
music.
Classist?
Not
Not
for
that old.
stupid. It's like
Not that old jungle music, huh?
he's the Christopher Nolan of D&D. You know, it
Oh
has
God! All right.
With like
can't.
university students.
All right.
Give me honey.
Let me see if I can pull this off. I like to do a cantrip of vicious mockery on this ogre.
Okay.
I unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature within range.
So, like,
Give us the
gaslighting?
Yeah, I'll gaslight the ogre.
Like,
Jesus
He's
Christ.
negging, he's negging the ogre.
The negs, yo.
Where do you
Pimping
have
is
vicious
pimping.
mockery?
Vicious mockery is under spells, cantrip.
Spells. I see. Oh, there it is. There. Wisdom savings throw. Okay,
It's
go ahead.
delicious, Spencer. It's delicious.
All right.
What in the? Yes.
Going
Why is this a thing? What is happening right now? I feel like we should
Going
be
on.
sued for having a likeness appear on my stream.
Is that the ogre?
Put the picture down.
Oh, I'm gonna tell her that.
You put a picture up.
Should be the ogre.
I'm gonna tell her that.
So
That,
vicious
just so you
mockery,
know,
I have
that
to roll-
for us non-Livit people, that means absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening.
That's true.
That's great.
Oh, wait,
Yay!
What is happening?
So
Feel
5,
excluded.
what did you get?
you threw a vicious mockery. I have to roll a saving throw. What's my saving throw?
It's a wisdom save.
It's I don't know.
Wisdom of 13.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, 13.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already at 5. And 7 is 12. So it must succeed in the wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Ha, screw you.
4.
I didn't understand any of that, so it worked, I guess.
It
And he
works.
takes 4
I use it and I
damage.
still understand it.
It's like what? Just
All right, he took 4 damage, and now if he attacks someone, he's going to be half damage, and he
Oh, yeah.
oh, that's good.
I lean
No, it'll
over
be a disadvantage. That means I'll have to roll d20 twice and take. The
I lean
smaller
over-
of the two.
and show Jewel the flask. You see and whisper. You see now why he's actually effective.
Where's my flask? Where is it?
What is
Once
it?
this ogre's
All right,
defeated,
so
I need answers.
next person to roll up is Jewel.
Julie.
Julie,
All right.
you're right on top of him. You're like right there. He's right there.
He's right there. Great.
He's right there.
That's perfect. I'm gonna do some dumb shit right now.
Yes,
By the way, just want to preface this with that.
I can take it.
So I am going to.
If I can take ogre dick, I can take anything.
Wow.
Wow.
That
Wow.
phone
That's,
is gonna be mine for my.
You heard it here first.
phones,
You're
okay?
just hanging up there, just stroking it right now.
All I wish is that
Taint
the 2 guys
tickling.
that have, the 3 guys who have like great microphones, could either step back from the microphones or turn
Right.
the gain down just
Right.
a little bit.
Right.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. My microphone is. Crap.
I mean,
Not
it's
talking about
coming
me, are you?
through on
I
stream's
need
fine. You could
also
always turn
same.
your
I can use
volume.
my earpods, but
No. Lunga, turn your mic down. Stop talking back. Or your
My mic-
input, whatever your audio output, whatever it is going in the StreamYard, turn that down.
Right. So I can't be heard on the stream. Sure. Okay, cool.
I can hear you fine. You're loud. Z is loud. Junior is loud. I cannot hear Jewel right now.
All right, let me scooch up.
You just tell
Okay.
us to be quiet. Here you go. That's simple. Quiet.
I gotta get really close to my monitor. That's why. Okay. So what I am going to do is
This is worse.
do my necrotic shroud thing, my big old angel flourish, while speaking to this ogre in Undercommon.
Okay.
Saying that this is a divine party led by an angel, and that he should fear us and stop attacking us. So,
apparently we have a leader now.
Comic
you
book
can't
Bob, I
understand
don't
what I'm
need
saying.
your
It's
tips.
an undercommon, and you do not speak undercommon.
Ha!
That's right. We just see a
You, all
holy
you
glow,
hear is
and we
blah,
accept
blah,
Jewel
blah,
as
blah,
our
blah.
leader.
Like, I'm not. You can't hear this. So,
Deal with it.
Oh, hold on. You know what I forgot? You had a spiritual weapon out there.
You got to stop forgetting stuff.
yes, I do have a spiritual weapon out there, and I'm going to use that on my bonus action. But right now, I'm going to.
No, but he ran past your spiritual
He
weapon.
ran. Oh, okay. I still can't. It's a bonus action thing. I'm not going to move it.
Well, where is the spell you're talking about? Because I'm looking for it right now.
It's in my all actions. It's a feature. It's like a bonus feature for Death Domain.
And what's it called again?
Necrotic Shroud.
Oh, there it is.
He has to make a 12 DC.
You sure you want to do that?
Oh.
I know that my party will. Well, okay, so you can pick which one you want me to do. Yes, Fallen Asmar. Yes. I can either do that, or I can use my persuasion and just talk in undercommon to him, and because he already knows.
If you use necrotic shroud, now since we're still learning here, if you use necrotic shroud,
She's not learning. She's a professional.
No, I've already cast this though. Like, it's already cast.
You cast it?
Yeah, it's been cast.
Okay,
Since the last
all
time.
the people within 10 feet of her need to make a charisma saving throw, DC 12, or be frightened.
No, but that was like way back when, and I wanted this to reset if we got a long rest, but I didn't get a long rest. So
when was it way back when? I don't remember.
Up.
It was during the other fight.
Oh.
And it's just still hanging around. So.
Because it's on until you dismiss it. The like visual effects thing. So if you click on it.
Oh.
Basically, I look like a spooky angel right now.
With the bone wings, with the scary bone wings.
So I can, yes, we are in Bone Wing Jewel right now. So I can just roll charisma and talk to him and do this in undercommon, or you can have it be part of the necrotic shroud flare.
No, go ahead. Just do the undercommon thing you're going to do.
Okay. So I'm going to roll charisma.
Go ahead.
Charisma. So 17 plus 4. So I'm telling him in undercommon, this is a divine party of adventurers, and fear us. As you see, we are led by an angel.
Come on.
But in undercommon.
Come on.
With a 21.
Yep.
I rolled a 19.
You rolled a 6, you liar.
So I had to roll DC 12 or better, so I rolled a 19.
Ooh.
Sorry. He goes,
well, I'm still going to.
The DM is cheating.
I tried. I'm still.
You're right. It was a 16.
You can hold up the die. That's not going to prove
nothing. Yeah, that's not how dice work.
It's 16.
That's a 19.
Oh no, it's 61.
That's right.
Well, no, I was just doing charisma persuasion. Not because it's not like you said, it's already cast for the necrotic shield. I'm not casting it right now.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's DC 12 or if it's he ain't falling for that shit. Hey, I had to try. I don't have undercommon for no reason. It was for this reason.
So you were saying it as a persuasion.
Yes. 21 persuasion in his language said by a spooky looking angel. And he's already been taunted, I believe, right?
Persuasion would be to influence someone in the group, or to it's not to persuade someone to not fight you. That would be intimidation. That would be intimidation.
Okay.
So you said persuasion, so no luck.
No luck. Okay. I'm gonna move my giant scythe over his head.
Okay. Go ahead and do me a favor on that one.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Guys.
Shut
They
your
want a
ass
piece
up.
of the ogre.
What?
The
Where's
dog
that
wants-
ogre?
He wants a piece of the ogre.
So, back to your spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon. Spiritual
Okay.
weapon.
Yes. Yes.
I'm trying to find your spiritual weapon here. Spiritual weapon. So roll your spiritual weapon to hit. So roll a d20 to hit. Because you ran right past your spiritual weapon. It should have gotten an attack of opportunity as you did it.
Whoa.
Beautiful. We have 14 plus 4, so 16.
Ooh.
That
18.
hits. So roll a 1d8 plus 2.
8. Also, I have Bardic Inspiration. Still.
Yeah.
You want to use that for the Bardic Inspiration?
Has it been 10 minutes or no?
We'll let
Yeah.
it go. We'll let it go. That's fine. Go ahead.
How do I just add 3 points to the total?
You would have added that to the attack, not the actual hit.
Okay. So it's gonna be a 6.
6. Okay. Got it. Pardon me. And what is your last action or bonus action?
So I'm just gonna move it back to where he's gone to, because that was the
Okay, so
option
you move
before,
the
right?
spiritual weapon up to where he's at right now.
Yeah. Yes.
Got it. And so that means we have Lurtza.
Yes.
Your turn.
My turn. Okay. At will cantrips don't take an action, right?
No.
I think during initiative they do, right? No? Cool. Cantrips. Cantrip away. Do that shit, ho.
All right. So first thing I'll do with the cantrip, I'll do Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Uh,
Right. Does not take an action. It's an at will. So that is
Swag.
60-foot
On
range
hit.
plus
right. So go ahead and roll for hit.
one. Not the hit, the D20.
D20.
1. Jesus Christ! Every
Ah.
time I do an offensive spell, this happens.
Oh my god.
Well, you got your little crossbow still.
Yeah. Well, you didn't get
So-
No, that was a cantrip. That's not a big. I can still cast a spell.
Right. So that'd be a big miss. The ogre looks at you and you cast it and he just goes,
Right.
I don't know. I feel like on a 1, the ogre should probably get like some extra.
"Oh, she should be extra on that."
I don't know. I'm just
On a 1?
It's pretty low.
Okay, fine. He does a little head bob like this, looks down at Lursa and goes, "I said you were ugly."
That's all I need. Thank you.
Well, you're a
There's-
hot girl.
I
You're a hot
howl.
ether.
I howl in anger.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Sick.
Clenching my hands, angry that a spell failed me one more time when it should not fail me. I will not let this pass. I will
Should.
cast Witch Bolt. Ooh, do I want to go level? No, we just started. I'll go level 1. Level 1 Witch Bolt.
Okay.
What is this? What is that? What's happening?
It's a spell.
Go ahead,
30
roll
foot
for
range.
hit.
8.
8. Is there any
That's a
plus?
1.
Is there a plus to that?
It's plus on. I have +3 modifier, +5 spell attack.
I'm 11. So sorry.
Isn't that a charisma? Isn't the charisma the bonus for it?
Is it Witch Bolt?
Ray of Frost and stuff.
Witch Bolt. I don't know. I'm reading it. Let me read see what it says here.
You're
It just
making a
tells-
ranged
just
hold on,
tells
it's a
you what the
ranged
spell does.
spell attack. It's a ranged spell attack, so you couldn't do it anyway. You just went on top of you. You'd have to use Burning Hands.
I'm not understanding what you mean by what burning hands.
A ranged spell attacks you can't use in melee.
Okay, because I've shot my crossbow bolt like right when they were like right in front of me. That's ranged.
But it's mechanical. It's not a spell.
Okay, I didn't know. It
You'll,
doesn't.
you won't have. You'll have reflective damage with a spell that would hit everybody. You won't have reflective damage with a crossbow bolt.
Okay, well, this one is a beam of crackling energy that lances out and attaches to them. But that's
I'm giving you the opportunity to roll again and try Burning Hands.
no, I got you. I'm just trying to understand it. I'm trying to understand it for future.
For future reference, you cannot use a spell that's a ranged spell at close range. You can use it, but if it fucks up, and even if it doesn't fuck up, there's going to be reflective damage to party members if they're nearby.
Yeah, well,
Reflective
burning
damage.
hands also is a cone of 15 feet. Well, they're next to me, so the cone won't hit them.
Yep.
Or I can do ice knife again, which ice knife has done very well. Fine, we'll switch it to ice knife.
Yes, I would recommend Ice Knife.
We'll do ice knife.
Okay, so I'll let you roll again.
Oh yay, 4. This is wonderful. I'm having a wonderful night tonight. Oh no, 7. Wait, no.
How does a 4 become a 7?
It's a 4. My eyes
Okay.
are able to lean in to look at it. It's a 4.
All right.
The angles the same way Gandalf became bigger than the hobbits.
You
Perception.
use your ice knife and you just throw it at the ogre, and the ogre turns a little bit, and you hit the buckle on his belt,
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
That was clever.
and the ice knife shatters,
It
you're
rains onto me.
and Larissa just sits there and does one of those, the burning thumb thing that from Young Frankenstein, where he just turns his head and looks and goes, "Wah!"
She's about to lose it, y'all. That's all I'm telling you right now.
Okay. So, Larissa, is there anything else you'd like to try?
I'll pull out the trusty freaking crossbow bolt as a bonus action.
Okay, bonus action, crossbow bolt. Go for it. Shoot away.
Nat 20.
Yeah, nat 20, watch. 13.
13. Plus anything?
No.
Don't think so, no.
13 hits. Roll for damage.
Hold on, I'm
What's
trying
that,
to
the
find
D8?
here- I'm trying to find here what I gotta roll for. Oh, damage is
D4?
1d8. 8.
8 damage?
Yeah.
How would you like to do this?
Eyeball again.
Of course. Lursa rears back, takes his trusty crossbow out and says, "Fucking spells!" and goes, and then as he does that, the ogre looks down at him as he screams, "Huh?" And just then the bolt shoots into his skull. Thankfully, though they're not too smart, this part of his brain was in the right spot this time, and the bolt went through the brain, and the ogre went,
So he's dead?
and he fell over
Not yet.
towards.
Oh, he fell over.
He fell over towards V, and he continues to fall towards V.
I'm
V,
like under his jump.
what are you doing,
fell,
V?
like,
He's
right
falling
past
towards
me.
you, V. You better do something quick. He's falling towards you. What are
I
you doing?
ran through his legs.
Okay, he runs through his legs. Okay. Zvi runs through his legs as he falls forward, just brushing his nutsack.
Just all over.
my God.
Just deep in, just
Oh
right
my
across.
God.
Right across
Two thick, hairy ogre balls
Wait.
basically
It's not a
combed
piercer.
my
like-
dwarven hair.
and
It's like the old car washes.
he
You just,
runs past.
Just did.
Just like a big eye. Ladies, forgive me. I'm sorry, but I figured after the few times we've had our sessions that you'd be okay with that.
We can
Yeah,
hack
they're
it.
So there you go.
Tell
I mean,
fun
tell me
sex
Tom
toys.
sex
Forward,
toys.
dead.
our first-
Thankfully, the bard was
Face
just
quiet.
out of the way. Face plant. The ogre is now dead.
I
That's
still
the
managed to
language
kill
right
it.
So
After all that, I still managed to kill
you
it.
still managed to kill it. And after all of that, it still makes me I'm reserved to give you another a milestone, Larsa. You have so many things at your beck and call right now. At level 3.
That's cool with me.
I know. I did say it was going to be a milestone moment. Okay.
I mean, yo, if you refuse to give Letsa a milestone, that's cool with me.
Well, despite your anger at me being better, it's not going to happen. Zvi.
Anger?
Disdain?
Disdain.
None of that.
Anyway.
Just curious to see what happens.
You have a dead ogre. There's still a light on a tree. There's still
How was the piercer so much harder to kill than this ogre with a crossbow? It's magic.
He's a big target. He's not hard to hit.
I used Thunderous Smite for no reason.
No, it was grand. It was glorious.
Sounds like an issue, not an ish me.
Okay, so now that initiative is over, what are we going to do?
Did anyone actually take any damage?
Nope.
Is initiative over? Do we still have the rest of that round, right? Until it's like over? Because I didn't get
we don't have to. He's dead.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna search him.
Okay. I'll dismiss the light right off the bat.
That will be very dark if you do that, but go ahead.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You guys want me to leave the light up?
Yes,
what do you want to do?
Or do you want everyone to still?
Let's leave the light on.
All right, we'll leave the light on. I won't shut it off with my my smart spell.
Okay. So who's going to do what? And
we'll searching the body. Digging a hole.
We'll stay in initiative order, but since Lursa killed him, he gets first dibs on a search of the body.
That's I walk up to this ogre who insulted me as a tiefling, kicked it in the head multiple times.
He grunts.
Wow.
He grunts,
Aggressive.
letting air of the humongous lungs that are still there. You feel satisfaction from that.
Yes. Wow. And then I scour its body for whatever treasure I can find.
Roll for investigation.
Yeah, wait, can we have a better treasure system? How are we doing treasures?
Let's talk about it. What do you mean by better treasure system?
Whoever says I want to look for treasure, are we just doing that? Are we?
What would be better? What do you suggest?
I usually do the person who kills gets first dibs.
Okay.
What do you suggest, Faye?
The person who does most damage. Huh? Person who does most damage. Is there another alternative? We can rotate. But I figure whatever it is, it's going to be given to the party for whoever needs it. But if you guys want to be more cutthroat,
nobody shares.
Okay, well then, if that's the case,
you don't know that.
Kinda, we do.
I don't think Lance is going to share.
Not with you.
The bones are all jewels.
My flask.
You don't know that.
All jewels.
I didn't know.
All right, so why don't you all roll for investigation? Who rolls the highest investigation gets to search first.
Yeah, that works. I'm fine with that.
Totally fair. That seems fair. I just don't want everybody screaming all over each other for that every time because that's.
We want it easy. We're laid back here.
Yes.
Okay, so we're rolling for investigation here.
Some of us are not laid back at all.
14. What's the plus? What's the modifier for this?
Investigation.
Oh yeah, +1, so 15.
I got 12.
All right. 12.
I got 13 plus 3. 16.
That's the skills, right? Yeah.
Investigation.
Oh, well, that's nothing. That's trash.
Okay. Tell me.
I rolled a 15 and I'm looking up. Oh, +1, 16.
So we're
all right.
So Jewel and Felmy are tied.
We're twins.
I got 19.
Felmy and Junior.
I rolled a 19.
You rolled a 19?
You said it's trash.
Wow.
You said it's trash. You said that's trash. Never mind. And then now you rolled 19 suddenly?
Wow.
Suddenly?
You said, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, that's trash. Forget it. I didn't get nothing. And then you just come up and say, I rolled a 9.
No, I was looking under to see what my investigation was. It's +0. So it's just a 19. I was hoping 19. I could be like.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
I wanted
so
to be like
Vinny,
23, but
go ahead and take a look around.
I looked. What did I find, DM?
Ogres are huge.
I took a long time looking. What did I find, DM? I
Check
found
behind the loin.
all kinds of magic
You have to
stuff.
check behind the loincloth.
loincloth.
Something hidden betwixt his taint that I felt bonk me on the head as he fell
Well,
as he
Spencer
fell
was
That
saying-
over.
would be a gigantic sex object butt plug that I think.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
I think he was just boofing some
What?
treasure that he
Heavy.
stole
That
from.
sounds-
No, Felmy, no more sex objects for you right now.
Ah. It's fine. I don't need any more help.
All right, no, you.
I think
basically-
this ogre came from like an ogre prison where he just escaped, but he was smuggling some ogre like
cocaine.
treasure.
Yeah, okay. So
Drugs.
basically, you find a raggedy leather armor. You have
What?
the
Raggedy.
yeah, it's raggedy because he's
Okay.
an ogre. You
Somebody
have
needs some armor?
He has a quiver,
Ooh.
leather quiver system that's
Right.
over him. It's it's ogre sized.
Sure, I can wear that.
Four bolts in it. You find his
Bro man from
oversized
the fifth floor.
his oversized crossbow.
Hmm.
Okay, that none of you can use because it's huge.
I feel like I
Um,
can break
He
it
set it
down and
up
turn it
as
into
a-
something else.
I'm sorry,
Great.
what?
Couldn't we set it up as like a land weapon?
You could use it. You could definitely use it as a
Lisa?
ballista.
A ballista, yes, that's beautiful.
Exactly.
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, but who's gonna drag this thing with us? I'm
I
not.
will.
Exactly. So there you get those
Ow.
right there. It's well used. Let's see what else has he got on him.
He's got.
Pair of,
I
he just
think
has
he
cloth,
has.
leather wrist straps.
I feel like I
on him.
found. I feel like I found some like smithy tools on him.
You can feel all you want.
Shit. Oh, sorry.
What,
It was
you're
just.
gonna
It was
decide
just
what's on the
trash.
body.
It was
So-
more trash. Sorry.
And you found 11 gold, 5 silver, and a handful of coppers.
Yay!
Wow.
Gold and silver and copper.
Yeah, it is gold, silver, and copper. We're not doing platinum, are we?
Nah.
How would you add a handful? Don't you got to give him a number?
I would say.
How many
it's copper.
coppers?
I don't really care with copper because it's copper.
Right. No
So
one
an
cares.
ogre's handful is going to be about 150 copper.
Yeah, who cares? Do it.
150 copper.
There you go.
Okay, so now it's Jewel and I.
Let's see.
I think it was it Felmy and Jonier,
Yep.
I think. Didn't
It was
I got
Felmy
16.
and Junior. Yep, you go ahead, and you rolled a 16 in each. Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or what?
I know what Felmy's looking for.
What am I looking for?
The
You're gonna
toys.
tell me.
You want to roll for another
I-
investigation?
What
for
am I
toys?
looking
already
for?
have toys. Is there any indication that Zvi got all the money? 'Cause I
I
like
rolled a
money.
19.
With a roll of 19, it's most likely. If he hadn't gotten all the money, I would have just said 4 gold.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's what I had. As a DM, so you guys are familiar with it. If I say 4, this person got 4 gold, you might want to roll for. You will probably will also get money because when I run it all out, that means that's all the money that's in there.
Got you. Got you.
Yeah,
got
just
you.
roll for whatever good stuff he has left.
So you rolled 16. She wants to roll something additional for like a specific thing.
Yeah, I am looking
Ah.
for 2 things. So personally, I am like totally rolling to investigate, or like maybe it's a sleight of hand. I don't know. DM, tell me. But I'm looking for stuff because my patron really wants to take down his arch nemesis. So I'm looking for like intel, anything that shows that maybe he like did anything for banking, merchants. Does he have any like notes, anything that shows he's part of a guild? So I'm looking for intel, like it rifling his pockets or like looking for a badge. But I'm also like super not thinking that an ogre is gonna have important stuff. So I'm looking like for some bones or some bone jewelry to give to Jewel because I'm trying to suck up. I know that Jewel's totally
All
gonna
right, so I'll say go for those specific things. Go ahead and roll an additional investigation.
okay.
Like this
excellent.
gigantic ogre and all his bones he has inside him isn't enough.
That's right. That's right. Okay. I rolled a 14, and then my investigation is, I think, just a 1. Let's see. Yes, so it is a 15.
Okay, so the ogre, you search for specific items. You find none of the badges that you're looking for. You were hoping to find something that Jewel might like. And you remember when you were leaning out and listening, and the ogre came up, it looked at Jewel, the angel, and went, pretty. Of course, she's not here to hear that.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
She's
Go
just
ahead.
wandering. She hears you.
And so you in the depths of his loincloth that Zvi wanted nothing to do with after his little ball sack run
Naturally.
through. You find
know.
a little pouch, a small pouch. And you crack open the little pouch, and inside the little pouch is a little bone bracelet. It's very delicate. You're not sure why an ogre would have this little teeny weeny bone bracelet, and you're pretty sure
My goodness.
it's teeny to him, but to you, it's almost perfectly Jewel's size.
Oh my goodness.
God!
I take
You're
it.
gonna
I
clean that,
immediately
right?
start polishing it off with my scarf precisely. I'm polishing it off. I asked Johnny to like splash a little alcohol in it, and then I spray it off to give Johnny plenty of space to search the body because we're all bros here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at
So
that.
Can we officially say that Felmy is a Jewel stan?
I see it for cool. I think Jill is so cool, and I really wish I had bone wings, and I just think it's freaking badass, you know. And I don't like my patron. He tricked me, so I'm gonna help him. Like, fuck that guy. Go ahead, Sonia. You
Being
do the same
tricked.
thing, honey. You get
Being
it.
tricked by a divine being.
And next time, what I'll do is, if you want to give it as a gift, I'll text it to you in the private chat. That way, you can give it as a gift later in the game.
Excellent.
Jewel does have the cool wings.
A smaller sack behind it.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get you out.
All right. So
My entire
Junior,
character came from Hot
and
Topic.
hold on for a second. Felmy, before you give it to her, give me a second.
I'm totally holding off.
All right, you're cleaning it right now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, just keep cleaning it. Junior, go ahead.
All
Is
right.
there anything you want to look for in particular?
Just more money.
More money. Okay.
So I can buy something to replace my missing flask.
All right. You search fruitlessly because Zvi took it all.
Wait, DM, wait.
Wait, what?
I'm texting you on D&D.
Oh,
Okay. Wait, so Zvi took all the money?
All the money was
That's what I
left.
was explaining. That basically, when you're in, when I'm playing the game, if I say gold, silver, copper, that usually indicates that's all the money that's in.
Okay, all right.
Right.
So
If I say
you're saying there's no more money left.
you
Maybe if
find
I'm
four
looking for
gold.
another flask.
Looking for another flask. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Because an ogre is going to drink out of a little bitty fucking flask,
He's
right?
doing shots.
He's
Shots,
got a
shots,
damn
shots,
what is it? Bracelet. He's gonna have he has a bracelet.
Go ahead,
Does
roll
instead
your,
of-
roll
Why
your
does he have
two.
that?
Roll your 2.
We can try that another time. Sure. Definitely. I'll make note of that, man. All right. So
I just rolled. I
basically,
got a 20. Does that count for something?
You already had a 16.
All right.
You rolled a 20. You rolled another 20.
For my flask? I don't know.
Did you roll it? All right. You rolled for a flask. You rolled a nat 20.
A nat 20, yes.
Oh my
He
goodness.
rolled a 16. He rolled a 16.
No, it's
You rolled
20.
a nat 20. Okay.
Fine.
Can I
So
change my mind for a bigger flask?
well,
It doesn't
he
change
is
the
an
size of
ogre.
the flask. Buddy.
he is an
Decanter.
ogre.
A
Yeah, I was gonna say,
decanter.
don't we have to have some kind of a realism here that an ogre is going to be carrying a very large fucking flask, not something that Junior can carry with it.
That
Don't
doesn't-
worry.
doesn't
I
It's
got
a dragon. It's a dragon bladder
He's
that he
like,
carries
I
around.
I got
his-
this.
Okay, he's got it. We
Hey,
trust him. We're trusting.
Let me
Wait,
tell
what's
the
Faye
story,
saying?
man.
I would love to hear what Faye was saying.
I said he wants the barrel of wine. He doesn't care.
Yes.
Can I?
Yeah, you
Can I?
can. Go ahead.
Can I?
Everybody
Now,
shut up.
yes. Now you
Yeah.
can.
Okay, so basically, you search the body, and then miraculously, for some reason, Zvi did not find this because he did not want to go near the loincloth again.
Yeah, I
But
spent too much time down there, bro. It was
stuck
hot.
underneath his ass cheeks,
I have sweat
and
on me that's not
an
mine.
indentation in his ass that no one saw because it must have been an old war wound.
Yo,
He
this
has
ogre
shoved in there
has
this
an obsession.
beautiful, ornate wine flask,
All right.
but
Okay.
it's ogre sized. Okay, so you have to peel up his loincloth, and then for him, he probably just reached back and let me try that again. Get out of his ass,
Wow.
and it was right there.
That's
But for you have to get in with both hands and start working it out. And while you're doing that, you know it's worth it because there's liquid in there. You know there's liquid in there. And while you're doing that, they are ogres. And when you die, things happen.
Oh
He
God,
let
no.
loose. His body
Dude.
just decides to let loose and deflate right then.
Oh.
And you
Oh,
pull
God,
the flask out, and a loud, wet fart resonates from his ass.
Lord, it's just a fart.
Like
right?
you see when hippos are spraying your area to mark their territory, and speckles of poo, ogre poo,
That's so nasty.
Can I block
spray you as you fall backwards with a
All
huge
right.
flask in your hand,
All right.
Covered in shit.
covered in shit.
Cover yourself with
Covered
shit.
in shit. That's it.
I'm gonna wash myself with the alcohol inside. I'm gonna
Yes,
take it.
and
How
there-
big is it? Is it bigger than my body, or is like maybe like half the size?
His hand is about as big as your chest.
All right.
Okay, so you probably are looking at a flask that's the size of
Let's just
So
say
it's a bucket.
It's a keg.
it's a keg,
It's a
basically.
keg.
Boom.
Not the
There
size
you
of
go.
a small keg, like a half keg.
Genius, you alcoholics.
So there you go. You've pulled that out. It's about half full of wine. You're not.
Oh,
sure what
damn
kind
it,
of
half
wine.
full.
Yeah, you're not
half
sure
full
what.
of wine. The other half is ogre shit.
Wow.
No, no, it's
capped. It's capped.
it's capped. It's capped.
All right.
Oh, all right,
And
cool.
no, actually, you did roll a d20, right? You rolled a d20. So we're gonna
Yeah.
say it's you pull it
I don't know
out.
what that means.
It's still sealed with wax, so he must have just picked it up. And you see a gold emblem on it denotes that it is a I think it's the Tuscans or Turkins who make the best wines in the area.
Sure.
And,
Yes.
and that's what it is. It's embroidered with that stamp on the wax
Hell
seal.
yeah.
He was
Yeah.
saving it for he was saving it in his ass for a special occasion.
Wow.
It was his buddy that he
There
was
you go.
The inside.
smuggling
Can I-
it
can I
into
shoot
ogre
this
prison.
Flask with my crossbow.
He was smuggling it into
Can
ogre
I shoot
prison.
this flask with my crossbow?
No.
Do you want to? Okay, well, all right.
do.
So you pulled the flask out.
Oh,
Your
shit.
ear is covered in shit. He's holding the flask saying, "Oh my God. Oh, this is great. This is wonderful."
Oh, even
and
though he's
Lurtza
covered in shit.
takes his crossbow out and rolls a
What does he roll?
13.
13. Hang on. There is a thing for this.
Whoa, God. Just
Is
make it
an
up.
improvised weapon? I don't know. No, I guess it's a real weapon.
It's a glass flask, so
I think Lutza stole my flask.
Is it a glass? We don't know what it's made out of.
Wow.
well, because it's wine, I would assume it's glass.
Wow.
But
Wow, wow, wow.
I hope it's glass. That make things better for me. If
We
it
are
burns.
really, truly testing.
What did you roll?
this game,
13.
I think.
Nope.
tink.
It goes ping and shoots off.
Aha!
Damn.
You get no drinks, Lutza.
I didn't
Nope.
want
I'm
any.
sharing this with everyone except for you.
There you go. So an ass flask, yes. An ass flask. We're gonna call it that too. I'm gonna put it in here as ass flask.
Do I put that
Let
somewhere
me
too?
ask Flask you a question.
You have to
Yeah,
add that to your
notes.
inventory. Luckily, we're not using encumberment because it would have encumbered you.
Yes.
It weighs a good like 50 or 60 pounds.
All right.
You can
Ass
just roll it down a
flask.
hill like Donkey Kong.
Well, it's oblong, so it would sort of like because it kind of looks like a flask.
So is there any reason for me and Jewel to even investigate this body at this point?
I have.
Well, your
specific
bones,
things,
yeah.
But I'm not just that. I have plans.
So Joel, no, Lurza's first. Next,
Yeah,
at 15. Go ahead, Lurza.
Yeah, I'm not looking for anything of monetary. I want to know why this thing was following us. So I want to see if it has some kind of note, some kind of missive on the reason why it was following us.
Roll your dice.
16
plus
2 to perception.
Yep.
Ooh.
So well, investigation. No, investigation.
Oh, investigation plus 1, so 17.
17.
Ooh.
Okay, so you look over the body. You know that Zvi took the leather strapped crossbow bolt holder and quiver. And the big belt that held it on his body. He took the crossbow and all the golden coin that he could find. He found it all. We have the small bone bracelet that was secreted away that Felmy found, that she's still cleaning. The ash flask that Jonaire found, that he's cuddling right now as he cleans himself up in some swampy water because he sees the seal of one of the premier winemakers in the country. And he's just drooling right now because he realizes if this is a full flask that's this size, there's like gallons of wine in here.
Yeah.
So we got that, and so you are looking for anything on his person. What Zvi didn't do was look under the cuffs. He has 2 leather cuffs on his wrists. So you pull up the left wrist and take this leather cuff off, and there's nothing there. And you look in the leather, and there's nothing. That's just a leather, a burlap lined leather cuff. Fan brace, yes, exactly. So you go to the other one. It's a little more ornate. There's a stamped sigil on the outside, but it's pretty basic. Just like maybe he did it himself. And you cut it open and you pull it open. Now on the inside, nothing on the inside. But on his wrist, you see basically a small circle with tendrils.
Oh, God.
Around the outside of it. That seems to have been burned into his skin. And right now, the glow it had is slowly going away. It was a green glow.
Oh, God, no.
So you're not sure what it was.
The eyes of a beholder.
Well, I turn to everyone and I tell you all, this creature following us was no coincidence.
It was sent here, you're saying.
Yes.
Dragon.
Yes. I'm not a dragon, I'm a tiefling.
Baby dragon.
Not a baby dragon.
You look like a dragon.
Not a dragon.
You do not understand what tieflings are, dwarf. Please keep your words to yourself.
Dragon.
I'll have a design put into the document for next week.
Okay.
All right, so and that's all you wanted to look for, right? That was all you wanted to look for?
Yeah, that's all I was looking for. Just I wanted to get some information.
Okay, so all right, Joel, you're up. Is there something specific other than bones which you can get? And I'm sure Felmy will help you butcher the body.
I'm already like creeping back, even though I've already totally had a turn. I'm like,
don't forget, Felmy, you're cleaning the
I
bracelet.
am, but Joel doesn't know, and I'm like almost done cleaning it, and I'm like adding a little. I tore off a little bit of ribbon, and I'm like adding a little bow, but Joel can't see this. I'm just on deck if Joel needs hand.
Okay, so
because I can speak Undercommon,
yeah,
I am looking for in addition to what Lurza was looking for, basically the same thing, but anything that I don't know was embroidered on his. I guess ogres don't do a lot of embroidery, but in the off chance that he has some sort of, you know, any sigils that are on him, anything that can tell us, you know,
other than what Lurza found.
Yeah, yes. Anything that I'm able to read because I can speak Undercommon, and also any with my survival proficiency, anything that can kind of be repurposed for our supplies. I know we have our tent, but I don't know, anything that is, you know, my Boy Scouts kicking in. I'm like, what? We can surely use something for something.
I'm sure that Zvi would love to have a ball sack purse.
I'm looking for a
I
little
started
something
knitting
for
the
Felmy.
ball sack first.
Like, I would love to gift Felmy, you know, maybe I can take that loincloth and make it into something to, you know,
I feel like
wanna do
whatever
some
it is,
Okay.
it's gonna stink.
All right, so go ahead and roll for that.
Ooh.
Let's do.
Normally I would say name one thing, not 50.
Well, I'm the
Right.
last person, so
No,
like,
she's definitely casting a wide net. Like, is there
usually
Oh, yeah.
anything
want
useful you want to share with me, DM? That's her question.
Yeah.
This is great. I love it.
Okay, so
But
we
it's
got
sneaky.
either, let's do a 10 plus, I don't know. What do you want?
investigation.
Investigation? All right, it's not good. So 10, we got a 10.
You got a 10.
Give me whatever we can find.
Okay. For a 10, you want something for a 10. Okay.
I don't care, you know, if it's a trash bag, give me a trash bag.
All right. So
Fine.
you search over the body that's been thoroughly searched previously.
Yeah.
You find a loincloth. It's a large piece of like woolen cloth. There's nothing on it save for a big leather belt. So you take the leather belt, and that's now in your inventory. So put leather belt in your inventory. Gigantic leather belt. Okay.
Ogre
I
belt.
mean, you could probably cut
Not
into
a ballista, okay.
smaller pieces and use to tie things up. As she looks at Felmy.
Yeah.
Ah!
Nah.
There we go. There we go.
So
That's where my 10 gets me.
and then you have the woolen. Actually, it's not woolen. It's a bear skin loincloth, but it's seen better days. It's well used, and for a 10, that's what you get.
Okay.
He has no underwear. Now he is naked.
Poor
And
bro.
there is nothing besides what Lurza found written. No notes, no
Nope,
nothing.
nothing else
Right.
on him. Nope. It's
God
weird
damn
that
Undercommon.
Zvi is sort of standing off to the side, looking at the ball sack, going, "Ugh. Oh."
Oh wow. Wow.
No, that wasn't a
Undercommon.
desire-y.
No, it was trauma. It was clearly
was trauma.
I understand. I know I'm traumatized.
I think we all are now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So
all
if
right.
we're
So there we
That's it.
go.
Before we move on, I've flourished the little bracelet that I
Hold
polished
on.
off with.
Felmy,
Okay, go first.
you've cleaned the bracelet. Do you want to do anything else?
Yes. I want to do a quick I have really bad arcana. I want to check.
I will do the DM assistance here. Out of the blue, you hear this voice come from the sky that says,
What the
maybe do another investigation check.
That's
Aren't you
exactly what I was
cleaned it?
thinking. I was going to do investigation or perception check. So if you think it's investigation, let's do that.
Yes. Which is higher, perception or investigation?
My perception is higher, but I'm down for either. Okay, so I rolled a 13. If we're doing investigation, it's +1. So that would be
14. I'll give it. I'll say that's enough. That's enough.
14. Yay! 14's enough.
All right.
We get to know.
So on the bracelet, that you've just cleaned, there's some very decorative writing.
Decorative writing.
Decorative writing. And
Lerza eats
Yep.
inquisitively.
Also, I just got served food, so we both eat inquisitively.
What are you eating?
The rice that I put in the D&D thing earlier.
Ah.
The chicken's all gone.
This is
The
gonna
chicken,
be
broccoli, and
a
peppers.
Discord sidebar.
This rice is my own seasoning mix.
You look hot in all that plaster. Drink some Fanta faster.
Oh my god, how much are you getting paid by Fanta?
For real,
Okay.
what was that?
now do me a favor, Filmy,
Yeah.
and roll a hold on. Give me a second.
Anna?
You should just say it, Faye.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm saying
Just
my
say it.
Amazon wish list includes that dick bone. So just so
Dicks don't have bones.
Well, whale dicks do.
What about
I
ogre?
don't-
Ogre dick.
I don't know about orc anatomy. I'm an angel.
They didn't teach
Whale
you that
dicks
in
have
Angel.
it's a legitimate bone. It's not cartilage. It's a bone.
Isn't that
They
the
didn't teach you that in
Dorcas?
Angel Preparatory School. You didn't learn about ogre
They-
anatomy.
Angel school is
Do
abstinent.
a
Okay,
Okay.
that's what part of the reason why I left. It's not
Ah.
into that.
Can we roll to
Makes
find out
sense.
if there is a dick boner?
Bone. There's definitely a boner. Well, not now that he's dead. Maybe if rigor mortis
Dick
sets
bone?
in. It's gonna take me a long time to
Considering an
bury this giant
ogre-
body. So
Is the bipedal humanoid figure? I'm going to assume its biology is very similar.
yeah,
Tell
but
me.
like
Okay.
he's dead.
Maybe it's got like hardened cartilage. Like they have big teeth.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's what I meant to say. All right, do that then. Okay. All right, Felmy. So you investigate the bracelet. You see the delicate scroll work on it, and you're like, wow, this is a very delicate bracelet for an ogre to have. Why would he have this? And it says on the bracelet, you read in fine lettering, "To my love forever, Mysteria, till the curse is lifted."
Oh,
Syria.
whoa.
Yes.
Wow.
And are you reading that out loud, or are you reading it to yourself?
Sounds like Felmy does everything out loud, to be honest with you.
I am like super external monologue. I think you're
Like
super
I said.
right. And I am
Okay.
like thinking to myself, I should probably keep it to myself, but in my full ADHD brain, I am definitely reading this out loud, like under my breath. So anyone who's listening,
Okay.
hearing it, like to my left.
So as you
Wait,
say that out loud,
tell the person
the
left.
word Mysteria glows green, and
Whoa.
then the rest of the words glow white.
Good.
Do you
Good.
do what now?
Good.
Is anyone close enough to see this?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was going to say.
Little one, you're saying the bracelet is glowing?
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, so Joel, honey, I definitely was like trying to be super chill and get you this sick ass bracelet for your bone lord, but like, now it's glowing green and white, and I think I might have just enacted an enchanted spell, so that might not be a bro gift. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have magic? Do you detect magic? Can you help? Because I'm freaking out a little bit. And I start hot potatoing the bracelet a little bit, even though it's got the cute little bow, and I'm still ready to gift it if Jewel knows what she's doing.
Would it be all right to consult my bone lord from my amulet, which is potentially freaking out with the glowing bone
Sure.
enchantment nearby? I know we don't have a fleshed out mechanic for that, but if you would like to, if Mir
Sure. I would
wants
say.
to say about this,
Let's
we would
see.
love to hear.
Jewel,
Because if Miracle's like, ew, no, on those bones. That's
I mean, you do
freaking
have a
out.
sorcerer that has a spell called Detect Magic.
So
Well, we know it's magic.
then speak up, Lurtza.
I just did.
Then ladies,
I
what
wasn't
would
going
you
to
like to
interrupt
do?
Jewel. The moment you asked, you finished, Jewel started speaking. So I waited till I let her speak first.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Lurza.
Yes,
I mean, if you
but-
want to go and use the spell slot to make
Yeah.
sure that we aren't now cursed, I would not
Well,
be against that. Also,
there's also
but
extra
I
stuff to it.
I would love to know what Miracle thinks.
Miracle.
Not only does it detect if it's magic, but I also learn its school of magic, if any.
Oh.
Okay.
That would be excellent.
So yeah, I can. I'll use a spell slot.
Go ahead. Roll your,
so yeah.
roll your d20.
Gotta stop eating my peanuts first.
Peanuts. Cashews in this day and age.
11.
11.
Yeah. And is there any bonus modifiers to that I'm supposed to do?
I'm looking.
It doesn't say anything under the spell.
No.
Isn't it in your spellcaster modifier? There's like
Um,
+2 plus something.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. At the very top of the list, it says +3 modifier, +5 spell attack.
I think it's a
You have a
plus
+3 to Arcana.
Yeah,
I think.
that's what I was saying. That's what I was wondering because
We'll give it. We'll let that happen. So that'll be a 14. Okay. Lursa wanders over and asks if you can hold the small bracelet, the woman's bracelet, from what it looks like. And
Oh my god, help.
and he holds it in his hand and casts over it to detect magic. And as he's casting it,
It's clearly magic.
the glowing. Well, yes, of course, he's trying to determine what kind of magic it is.
Thank you.
Indeed.
He detects the blue and the green he feels has to do with the green in the area.
And on the
white,
thank you.
the white is the purity of the
There we go.
person who was Mysteria, and he's lost as to why this is doing this, and he's not sure why it's like this, but it is a curse. He's not sure what the curse is. So
The bracelet itself is cursed.
the bracelet itself is a cursed bracelet.
Yeah, fam, don't put that bracelet on.
Okay. So again, I'll reiterate. It says, "To my love forever, Mysteria." The green Mysteria is glowing, and is till the curse is lifted.
Oh my god, I dropped the
Ooh.
bracelet immediately and go, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I almost
And I
cursed.
start sprinkling salt over my left shoulder and muttering under my breath.
Okay.
Is there any school of magic that I can learn, if any, according to?
Good question.
Give me a second. I was not prepared for this.
You are not prepared.
I am not prepared.
I'm sorry, I had to give a little Illidan reference.
That's great. No, you're not entertained.
Are you not entertained?
Are you asking that, John? Is that a legitimate question?
No, we're
No,
Carter
just
Bird.
yeah.
Never
Just
mind.
floating.
We're on Yellow's profile.
Share in
here,
the
so-
moment. Just sharing the
Okay.
bloody
So this is a form of magic called Gularian, and you notice that it's part of this. It is a transfiguration, transmutation bracelet. So something has been transmuted or transfigured.
Okay, so Gularian transmuted magic. Is this something I'm supposed to add here or something, or
Well, you can add the knowledge.
just note it?
Put it noted in there.
So should we leave this cursed bracelet behind and just remember that Mysteria might be important?
I would
Or should we
recommend
wrap
it.
it
Yes.
up and try to ward it and take it with us? Jewel, this is gonna be a gift for you, but it's hella cursed. That's not
Gotta bring
that's
Jewel
not-
back.
Well, the bracelet was in a small pouch.
Sorry,
Okay.
we just got a
Does anyone else have detect
San
magic?
Diego County fire warning that was be
What?
Oh.
careful. Yeah. Sorry. had to see what that was. It seems like I think we're okay, but
yeah, my phone is going absolutely apeshit crazy right now for fire warnings. Okay.
Yep, it's a more serious
Are
fire
you guys
warning than
like
last
in the
night.
fire zone?
I don't
mean,
think we
not
really
technically.
San
though.
Diego County is pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
think
county's
we're
really
okay.
big. We're at least like 35 miles from the Alpine fire, but this is like the most hell, pay attention warning we've gotten so far, so it's kind of weird, but it's fine. Yeah, it
Yep.
just like locked down the phone and made it look like an emergency setting. That was crazy. Anyhow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. I think we'll be okay because we have a lot of people between us and the fire, so I think we're fine. But maybe might just throw together a bag of all the stuff before we're done, after we're done tonight, just in case.
It's not a
It
bad
was like
idea.
there is erratic fire behavior, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I know we're
Yeah,
playing
same.
D&D, but chill.
Yeah, erratic wildfire
No time
plus
for that.
wind patterns. Oh, cool.
Roll
Thanks.
D20.
Yeah,
Roll
I
a
did
D20
fire
for wildfire.
initiative. Like, okay, phone, calm down.
All right, so you have there's a pouch that the bracelet was found in.
Okay.
Does anyone else have
Just
detect
Miracle
arcana or
I have
detect
some
magic?
arcana.
I mean, I can definitely do an Arcana check on the bracelet and or
V?
pouch with a
So why don't
plus
you go ahead
2.
and do an arcana check?
I'll throw it.
So the bracelet, I would like to do an Arcana check on the bracelet.
Nope, mine's gonna be trash. So
15 plus 2, 17.
17 on
busy.
the bracelet. Okay. As Lertza found, it is the greenish glow is associated with the area that you're in. The white glow is it's like it's a life force, maybe, or someone's life force.
Someone's trapped in the ring, in the bracelet?
well, that's
Oh
Can we bring them out?
Magical items, eldritch symbols, magical. Yeah, so just anything more you can tell me.
If the spell I learned was transmutation, someone was transmutated into a bracelet.
no!
Can you
Oh
one more time say the inscription on the bracelet so I can write it down? I wasn't next to my
To my love, Mysteria, until the curse is lifted.
no! To my love forever, Mysteria.
That's a paraphrase, but okay.
And I have notes to prove it. I'm like the stenographer of the
Mysteria or Mysteria?
Mysteria.
Misteria.
So like the Spider-Man.
M-O-U-S-E.
Girl.
Yes. Not M-Y, but M-I.
Oh, we got to change that. Sorry.
Mist.
Yes.
That bitch is misty.
Ooh. That can be interpreted many
Do
ways.
I get any
That's great.
guidance from Miracle regarding these bones? Is he like pro us keeping these bones? Do I get good feelings? Is this
Run that by me again.
does Miracle, do I get guidance regarding these bones?
All right, so that would be a you want to call on your deity.
Yeah, I guess so. It's so with my background, the inherited item. So
Right.
not only is it my spellcasting ability, it's basically up to your discretion. Yeah, that's it. I'm just shush.
Nobody knows, but you know.
That's fine. I was zoning out.
You're
What?
right. You're right.
And when you're explaining, I'm like, what?
That's
What?
what Discord.
Nothing.
What? Nothing.
Happened.
Nothing.
Metagaming.
This is metagaming outside of here.
That's
Or
what
text
Discord.
me. Text me in the chat.
I know.
Not in this chat because we can see.
I was
it.
literally
Discord-
drawing the bone
I'm
bracelet.
sorry. I literally getting the fire distraction. Like I was like,
Faye, you did good, Faye.
Okay,
you
you're
did
fine. You're fine. You're fine.
I'm trying.
1 second.
I'm trying not to be like we're on fire.
But are we though?
It's a boy, everybody. It's a boy.
As a sorcerer, I suggest We do not discard these, but I would not wear it and put it back in a pouch.
We could wrap it up in the giant.
Oh, I have an idea. My owl can carry, Archimedes can carry small objects. That is like the best part about a familiar.
Cool.
Yep. So my owl can fly unencumbered with 5 pounds or less. I feel like a bone bracelet is probably 5 pounds or less because they're light.
Just wondering how heavy is that flask?
Oh, it's like 50
I'm gonna
pounds.
carry I'm gonna carry it on my back.
It's gonna be a backpack.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Separate
Yeah,
bag.
V. V,
So
are you checking
I'm
your
gonna
chat?
I'm gonna hold that pouch with the bone bracelet up to Archimedes and be like, "Come here, boy. Hey, hold this with like one singular claw because it might be hella fucking cursed. Love you." And then I acknowledge him to make him fly away from me. Bye, babe.
Hey, just need you.
Okay, so what next? There's still stuff.
This is the longest looting sequence.
Well, Jewel and our impervious master are having a sidebar, aren't they?
Pretty much. I'm having a sidebar right this second.
Yeah, so I was trying to think of things to fill the silence. Like Archimedes flies magnificently into the sunset.
Johnny A, would you like to sing us a song of our battle with the dwarf, with the ogre?
Yes, with the ogre.
Wait, what happened?
I'm gonna start digging this grave for this.
You're gonna dig a grave?
But you have to wait until Jewel is done deboning the body.
Yeah.
Right. No, absolutely. But I'm just gonna start digging this hole because it's gonna take hours because I do it by myself because all I use is bitch ass niggas.
Okay.
I don't care.
All right. So I don't want to get too elaborate here because Lursa is complaining already.
Not complaining. No, that wasn't Lertsa. That was me complaining. That wasn't Lertsa.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't
you.
That was me.
Oh. Okay. So the bag, when the bag that was the jewel was in, the bracelet was in, when it started to glow, the bag also gave off a little bit of a glow. So maybe the bag is a protective container, you know.
Like I said, put it in the bag.
Well,
Okay. Now,
Archimedes is a good
how
friend.
long has it been? No, Archimedes is going to carry the bag.
I think so. I mean, we're worried about it, right? I think so.
Yeah.
Archimedes can carry it. He's a bro.
Okay. All right. So now, what? That's all the investigations, right?
Yeah. I put, by the way, I'm making note. I retrieved my crossbow bolt from the ogre's eye, and
Okay.
when I shot at Janiers, that deflected.
Okay. So you still have all your crossbow bolts.
Well, 19 because I lost one in the last game.
Okay. Right. And how much time has passed? Would you guys say?
That feels like about 3-4 hours.
Since the ogre died,
Yep.
about an hour, I guess.
About an
Started
hour.
taking stuff apart.
That sounds about right. So you guys are all standing around. You have cleaned up and gotten everything, and Jules gotten
digging.
her stuff.
Did I get any bones? Can I get any bones?
Do you want to get bones?
I mean,
I'm
Okay.
still digging.
everybody
You want
has
to take
anything
bones from the
they
body,
want
right?
past. Well,
Okay.
you know,
Give me a
me and-
second.
me and Felmy break down some of this ogre to get the
Okay.
most,
Yes.
largest, best, most
Time.
important
Time.
bones.
Time. Got it.
Femur.
All right. An hour has passed. You all were looking at the bracelet, looking at what's going on. The ogre's body is just lying there, mostly naked now, face down in the muck. The wrist is up that Lertza was looking at that had the design on it. Was it on the back of the? No, it's on the back of the wrist, right? It was on the back of the wrist, hidden by the bracelet. So that he's basically laying face down with his hands like this. The symbol on his wrist was going dimming from green, correct?
Yes.
So when the bracelet was picked up and started
Ooh.
glowing, the scar or tattoo began glowing again.
Oh shit, he's coming back to life. All right, guys,
And
grip up. No, you're not
unbeknownst
gripping
to
up? All
you,
No?
the
Yeah,
curse
okay.
that is on the bracelet, it is until the curse is lifted, the ogre starts to breathe again.
What? You remember
And-
after all the shit we took out of his ass?
right. That's dope.
You took the shit out of his ass and all that kind of stuff. That part right there was a complete offside of what I was going to go with on this ogre, but still, anyway.
That's
Okay.
pretty obvious.
So the ogre
We
starts to
fucked with the
breathe
bone
again.
bracelet, it's our fault.
The ogre begins to breathe. He's glowing. He starts to rise.
Mm-mm.
His wounds are healing.
Healing?
Oh,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
Healing.
Oh wait,
And-
he's good now.
He's
good, right?
He's starting to. All right.
Heal.
I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Great.
What the hell time is it? It's 10 o'clock.
Just trust me.
Okay.
Oh no.
Fine.
17.
One-
All right. You get a
1
what now?
plus 8.
I have 17 plus 1, so 18.
18.
Trying to move my food so that I can roll.
I got 1 plus 8.
She's got the full course meal out here in front of her.
1 plus
Ew.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. 9.
Is this for perception?
Initiative.
Initiative?
Initiative.
Oh shit. Okay.
I got
it's a
11.
16 plus 1, that's 17.
17.
I also got 17.
17. And Z?
11.
11. Okay. And then, roll initiative for your owl. I forgot to do that last time.
Oh shit. Also D20? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he got an 11, and I don't know if he has any boost to initiative. Let me see. Got his thing pulled up. No, he gets no boost to initiative.
So 11.
Yep,
got it.
just 11.
Okay. So you all jump back. And you see that the wrist is glowing. The bracelet's glowing. The bag is turning red and purple and glowing. What do you do?
Can I talk to him in Undercommon and say, we found your bracelet. We don't want to fight you. Do you know what's going on? Is that possible?
Okay. How would you like to do that? With persuasion?
Yes.
So go ahead and give me a charisma roll with persuasion.
18 plus 4.
Ooh.
Damn. Okay, so
Wow.
21.
I think it's
So
22. Not
everyone's
22.
everyone's sort of standing. Oh, you got a 22?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pew,
All right.
pew, pew.
So the two of you are
But
standing back. In Undercommon, right? You spoke to the ogre as he begins to rise. Right?
Yes, yes.
Everyone else is standing around him in a circle, correct? And the bracelet's on the ground.
Circle, yes, that makes sense. Although
Okay.
all of them are on one side and I'm on the other
And
side.
are you standing in front of him, Jewel? Right?
yeah.
In his line of vision.
And I
Oh.
also had told him before, hey, this is a defined party. And he didn't.
Right.
He was like, no, you're not. But now we killed him. And I'm back and I'm saying, we know about
Right.
the bracelet. And
Yeah,
so
great point. Great point.
Okay. So he gets up, he sits back and holds his hands up like this and says, "Do not kill me. I truly mean you no harm." And everyone sort of looks at him like, he's awfully well spoken for an ogre.
What's his intelligence?
Yeah.
What language
Well-
did he say that in? Was it in
Yeah, and
Undercommon?
That was in Undercommon. Who understands Undercommon? He's only speaking Undercommon to Jewel right
Not
now.
me.
Not
I
I.
do one of these, like I hold my
Mm.
hand up, like no.
Okay.
And
So
I,
who else can speak
I was
Undercommon?
bellowing and
Not a
grunts.
fucking
Nobody.
human, I don't think.
All right. So let's just do. We'll just do Jewel for right now. Jewel, can you look at your text?
Yep, sorry. I had... Oh,
Um,
wait. What do you where?
You're looking in Discord.
Discord.
Yeah. I
I'm
think,
reluctantly readying my
yes, hello.
Warhammer
Yes.
for an attack that I do
you
not
see
wish.
me? Or do you want me to just text you in Instagram?
No. Text it there. I have it.
No,
You got me?
just-
All right. All right. So what do you want to ask him? Type it. Don't say it.
So
Are we
I'm
stuck doing
reluctantly
nothing while they're typing?
readying
or
my
can we do
hammer
something?
that I don't want to
Speaking
But
use.
no language we can understand.
if you could do me a favor and just sort of talk amongst yourselves, but not too loudly, I'd appreciate it.
I don't know how we can do that.
Can I disguise myself as Jewel since the ogre didn't want to attack Jewel?
As long as he's not looking at you.
That sounds right. You have a disguise kit in your inventory.
I
as
do have,
well.
yeah.
You'd have to move
yeah, I
away
have
from him.
I'll move away
You
from
just
him
change
behind.
in front of him.
I'm gonna crouch behind V.
Okay, so you moved away from him because you all were kind of close to him, right?
Yeah, I'm moving away.
Okay. Well, you hear Pan talking. Pan, sorry. You hear Jewel talking to him, and you move away. It shocks him,
What?
and she's trying to calm him down. And he looks at you. His hands are still up, but his one hand was curling into a fist that was near you.
Oh no!
So maybe you
I stopped
shouldn't
moving.
move.
I stopped
moving.
moving.
Okay.
Stop moving.
And
Yeah,
as you are looking at him, all of his wounds, his eye is coming back to full healing. He's heating up.
He's like full blown Wolverine healing right before our eyes.
Pretty much, just a little slower than you're probably used to because it took him an hour.
Guys, if I
Right.
totally curse the party, I am hella sorry.
Yeah. Well,
I was just trying to suck up to our really good friend Jewel. That's it.
we all do things out of reverence we may regret.
This is true. I don't have like a sick ass deity like some of y'all. Who you worshiping, friend? While we're just making small talk before an ogre potentially kills us. Who do you worship? Who's your friend's name? Can you tell me more about it? Nah, he's not gonna tell me about his friend. Oh, that's all right, Spee. Well, whoever you talk to in your spare time, you know.
Does the ogre like music?
It is the ogre definitely likes music.
What is
Please-
Jewel? Jewel is searching for something.
Some song.
Oh god, I just knocked all my dice on the floor.
Yay!
Play the
Yes, little
Epona
one.
summoning song. Epona.
The elf may be
So if you
nice,
want to
but
convey to them what you're saying to me as you learn stuff, you can do that to keep them from
I
attacking
am
him.
telling the our friend here that our battle
ogre?
is not with him, that we don't mean him any harm. So please don't aggravate this ogre here.
Yes, the ogre is regenerating.
He
It seems
doesn't want to hurt us, so let's not do anything to concern him. I'm trying to get information from him. So if everybody wants to break into the provisions while I chat with him, I will relay any information that I get to y'all. Is there anything that you would like me to convey to him or ask him? Since I
do me a favor, Jewel. Ask him if he's gonna die, so I know whether or not to finish digging this giant grave.
that is a wonderful point. Should I ask him if he wants us to heal him, because maybe we could do that?
He's healing. He's healing.
Well, he is
I
healing.
Before our
I can
eyes.
like spare the fuck out of the dying, but he seems like he's already reincarnated and shit. But like, if you could be a doll and use your wonderful language skills to tell him, I am so super sorry for stealing his special bracelet, and I think Mysteria and him should be together forever, and I can totally return it or like bless it or help. What would help? Just ask him what would help. Please ask him what would help. I just want to help. Okay, I'm done.
Mortissa, you heard that, I believe. I relay all of that, and okay.
Felmy wants to help the ogre in any way she
All
can.
you guys are hearing from him is.
Yeah, like we're having. It sounds like angry toddlers yelling at me. I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'll give him a. Sorry, hold on.
Does anyone have the ability? Has anyone have the ability to teach or allow
Now is not
language?
the time to play, Junior.
Is that pleasing the
Liet
ogre?
Sa smacks Jonier on the back of his head like a child in a
Do you
90s
have-
sitcom.
Does anyone have the ability
Translation,
to
yes.
translate for him and make him everyone's him understand everyone without having to learn the language?
No.
I don't have any spells for that.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a good one for us to have.
Bards usually have that. FYI.
Wait,
This
I don't
bard
have
doesn't.
Repeat last action, please.
that. What I do have, I can disguise myself.
Please don't
Okay.
insult him.
Bards usually have comprehend language. I also
Okay.
have it up for next level.
Oh, can I?
So
Is his intelligence higher now?
his intelligence is still the same,
We
Damn
don't
it. I
need
can't
to
do
trick
anything.
him.
but
We need to understand him.
it's
You can't help us, Bard. Thank you.
the spirit, the thing that is talking now
Right.
resides within the ogre.
Is it celestial? I can talk to it.
Nope.
Do
Oh,
you
trash.
speak undercommon? Then no, you can't. We've been over
No.
this.
No.
But the thing that's in the ogre now is speaking a different language, or it could have access to different languages.
Fair,
so.
fair. The payment.
But it doesn't sound like it does,
But-
though. It sounds
So,
like
Jewel, you're
it's-
still talking to.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
I'm
Oh.
figuring out which healing spell I can do on the ogre that we just killed. So
He's just a
that-
regular creature. You can just do any kind of healing spell. It'd be
I
fine.
know. I just want to do one that's actually worth.
Sorry, I too much
five.
information, but yeah.
Yes.
But he's healing before our eyes already.
Thing.
It
Yeah,
takes
but
time and causes
Our
pain.
friend.
Oh, so we
Oh,
can help
shit.
faster the
Yeah,
healing.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna do. Oh God, a second spell slot of. Oh no! Wait, I'll do it as a ritual.
Oh.
Prayer of healing. Yes.
Do we need to heal it? Because I'm all about redemption. If this
You
ogre
can
is
do
not.
that too.
Right now, its current health is at 13.
We can all
Okay.
heal it. Let's make this our NPC. That is our friend. Okay.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
do it,
what is an
fam.
NPC as a dwarf? I have no idea
Non-playable
what that
character. A
means.
character that's
It's
going to
a-
come along with us.
Make this. Make large Shrek our friend.
Right.
Um,
He will help us. He will aid
Yeah.
us.
Yes. He was. a
Someone has to start
formidable
talking like
enemy.
Eddie Murphy.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the prayer of healing. As
I am
a
Arthur,
ritual.
King of the Britons. Will you join us?
Up to 6 caricatures. Nope. Creatures of your choice.
Wait
that
a
you
minute.
can see.
Please, elf,
2d8
angel,
plus my
angel.
spellcasting modifier. So everybody gets
But-
2d8 plus my
but-
spellcasting
2d8.
modifier. So
But
We
angel,
do-
I would like to heal the orc as a redemptive act.
Ogre.
Once Jewel is done healing, you can also heal him, Z.
Ogre. Huh? Oh nah, chill out, bro. You don't need to get all these heals.
okay.
Mr. DM.
Twice.
Just use
We
D&D
got
Beyond.
1 6.
Yes.
A question as far as casting spells, because I'm still trying to learn this. I'm actually reading up on my spells here,
We got
and
a
it
9.
says, "Oh, listen to her. I'll ask this later."
We have
There
a
you go.
plus 9 healing for anyone who wants it right now because there's less than 6 people here.
It's like nobody got hurt though in that fight.
I know.
Wait,
but
for everybody?
yeah, everybody.
Whoa,
take,
that's useful.
take them healing points. I know. I'm just
Swag.
flexing my
He
wings.
does not need a lot more. to
Mine's
heal.
already max, so.
Okay, well, yeah, but it was that or 1d4. So
Beautiful. I love it. Maybe it helped
Yes.
the orc. Did it heal the
Yes.
orc?
heal the
Ogre.
orc. The orc.
I was
Or ogre.
corrected. It's an ogre.
Yeah.
Does not fit my character. Polyhedral Paradise.
I want him to take us to more bones, so I am happy to work with anyone that can Link me up at bonefinder.com.
I guess it's a good thing we didn't take this orc's dick bone.
Yeah.
Ogre?
Yes.
I gave it thought.
Oh gosh.
I didn't really give it thought, but I figured you would say something like, "Oh gosh."
Sexy.
Okay, I'm back. So you, you healed him up. He's feeling much better. He grunts, "Thank you."
I don't understand you, Ogre, but I assume that you're thankful.
I think we're good. Ogre, right now.
And he slowly
he did
he
the ogre
slowly
Macarena.
he slowly puts his hands down and rests them on his knees.
I sent the DM a DM.
Okay, all right. He's on his knees.
Swag.
Can I do vicious
now-
mockery on him?
And now we take his head.
Oh, and by the way, Polyhedra Paradise, it's not that we couldn't
Don't
understand him. Jules speaks
go
Undercommon, so
Hurt
we were
my
fine.
friend here. Anyone? Now the ogre is my friend. Also, I believe Felmay's friend because as the finder of the bone necklace, I think we're kind of connected there. So you know,
My bad about the eye, bro. Hope it grew back.
yeah, kind of awkward about the eye.
Fair.
Well, he took a swing at me. It's like in Bruges. Bottle.
Happens.
Oh my god, I love In Bruges. I'm a Martin McDonough scholar. Put a pin in it.
Okay, so you know the scene I'm talking about.
Yes, I know the exact scene. I love it.
Bottle.
Oh my god, it's so good.
She had a bottle.
She's a bottle.
It's a deadly weapon. It's a weapon.
It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good.
I've asked a question of our friend here, so.
I'll ask you this, Jules, since he's busy. Cause I'm still learning, obviously, casting my spells as far as we rolling. Because I've been rolling, when I cast a spell, I've been rolling the D20, but I don't know about it. To hit, right. So, but like the spell casting ability, a spell attack modifier, isn't that to hit? That's the success of your spell.
I think so.
Okay, so my spell attack modifier is supposed to be my proficiency bonus, which I'm assuming is Arcana, plus charisma modifier. That's what it says here. Spell attack modifier equals.
It's your. Oh, it goes to like what your base type is.
Yeah, because I'm just reading here what it says.
We can't read
Yeah,
any
we
of
can't
this.
read that.
Dude, I'm trying to make it bigger. Shut up. You got a comment for everything that has
We don't
nothing to
need
do
to
with you, dude.
No, it's
Hold
okay.
on a
It's
moment.
okay. It's okay. It's but it is very small. Not like the antithesis of the orc dong. That's
Okay, back to the game.
So I think that it's what's your class?
I'm
It's
source. I'm a,
whatever-
A
I'm a,
discussion for after the game.
It's whatever the sorcerer spell casting is. Not your arcana.
Sorry,
Okay.
Lurtha.
Shall I translate for our orc, everyone? Would you like to hear?
Yes.
This is Marcus. It is Mysteria's husband, and he is controlled by a curse from the one. Oh no, we should not heal him any further. Because then he would lose his mind to the. Oh, okay. So when the ogre is healed, then he is unable to talk to us. So, do we have any questions for Marcus? Marcus, would you like to help us in Undercommon?
So Marcus is with Mysteria.
Marcus is related to Mysteria by way of marriage. Mysteria, so what is the thing?
Related in the biblical sense.
To my love. So he made the bracelet, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Does that make sense? To my love forever, Mysteria, until the curse is lifted, and so.
So I'm guessing
husband.
Marcus wants us to figure out how to lift the curse.
Yes. Yes.
Does he know anything about lifting the curse?
I shall ask him.
Most likely, if we kill the curse thinger, what are they called? What do you do with curses? If you
remove
kill
the
the
curse?
hexer, you feel what I'm saying? It'll lift the curse, most
I
likely.
would
What is this, Dead by
like to
Daylight?
love
Right.
that.
Oh. He says he must move off. Keep the gold and drink. I must have my weapons back. So, even though it would be impossible for us to carry them, I guess we should give them back.
The weapons?
I
Yes.
fully intend to change these weapons into weaponry that we can use.
Nope,
I
you're gonna
think-
give him back because
You're
yeah,
gonna give him back.
I
Yeah.
think we should give it back.
yeah. The
What you're
curse
gonna
is
do.
so
Let's
You're,
give
crafty,
it
you're
back.
outnumbered.
ogre
Give it back.
wants them back.
Are they going to attack me to get me to give them back?
No, we are
Hey,
strongly
Sv.
Oh,
Sv.
no,
as
wait,
a
okay.
group.
We also must be very careful.
Can you give him back,
with
Sv?
the bracelet.
Does he want the bracelet back? That is my very specific question. Careful is good, but if he wants it back, he can like fucking have it. I would love him.
We
to
should
be
give back the bracelet, and as you know,
Not the flask.
um,
He said keep the drinks.
I immediately whistle through my teeth to Archimedes.
I think the ogre should get back everything that was taken from him.
I
including-
also agree
the
that
flask.
probably Marcus,
No,
trapped as a
no.
ogre, should have everything he wants.
Yeah, including
Like a
the flask.
feeling.
He said
I don't
leave the alcohol.
No,
He was okay with not having the
No.
alcohol.
Yeah, he said that coins and booze is fine.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah,
else was
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Jewel, tell us what else.
The DM should be making noises.
give me the bracelet, and I will manage its release.
Who cursed? Where can we find this one that cursed him?
Right, who cursed him? Good question. I love it. I stand.
If any of you on the increase in level tonight can get anything that will be able to allow more than
yes,
communication
yes,
to
yes.
happen.
I will get it next round. Yes.
Straight up, I've been wanting
I will
to
get
do
comprehend fucking
comprehend
language that
languages.
everyone's
Yeah.
saying. Yes, I'll get it.
I also want it, so
Hey, I just
Right,
so
me.
happened to pick a weird ass language on the off chance that it would be. I'm like, what's the
True.
opposite of celestial?
hey, I picked
Well, if we encounter
Goblin
Elvish.
and fucking Draconic, so hey.
Oh
I have
shit,
Abyssal,
draconic.
Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Infernal. Jesus Christ, I have 5 freaking languages.
Oh my
They're all
god, we
useless.
can totally send secret messages in Elvish and Draconic. That'd be so
Yes,
cute.
we can.
And I wink at you.
However, Lurzadas and I make friends easily.
So you guys,
Feel me moving
you
in.
guys are
Feel me
handing
moving
him-
in on your work, Johnny.
hey, everybody, you guys are handing him his weapons, his loincloth, his belt.
We took his
Well-
loincloth off him? He was naked?
I have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
choice.
Jules
You
got
guys
the
took
loincloth.
everything.
I didn't
Jesus.
choose to. I mean, y'all can give him his loincloth, but I didn't
Yeah.
choose to give him his weapons back yet.
Okay.
I didn't take anything, but I do have a question for him.
Zv. Let
Okay,
me suggest,
make
or
it-
let me persuade Zv to give it.
Very quick.
Joel.
I told Lurza, hey, you're not gonna get any questions answered until he gets his shit back. So help
Zv.
me get
I
the
don't have
weapons
anything.
back.
I don't have anything.
I know,
Everyone else
Hey.
does.
help me get the weapons
Are you gonna
back.
give the weapons
back?
Or else this guy's gonna attack
Joel.
us.
I told Zvi to give back the damn crossbow. I told Jameer to give back the flask.
We need
He just wants the
we need
weapons.
to give him back his stuff now.
Yes, Zvi, give it back the damn
The
crossbow.
weapons, right? Just
So-
the weapons.
Give him
After
the
he
weapons.
after he receives his weapons, he will then answer questions.
Hey, Joel, why
Yes,
don't you
I
just,
say it as V
can
to
you,
trick
can
him.
you can you just tell them what it says?
It says, beware the roving bands. Hurry, time is short. He must move on. Like he's got to go, y'all. It's time.
Beware the what? I don't even know what that means.
Roving.
I know.
bands.
We don't get to know. We have to just give him his stuff. He's got to go. So give him his
Hey, if he
weapons.
gets to full health, he's the ogre.
Yeah,
I'm just giving you a fair warning.
he's helping us. So he's
V,
gonna
come on.
smash.
He will
I
just
need
go
to
full
know who
ogre
cursed him.
with you
That's
guys
all I
all
want.
around him.
We're gonna.
Yeah,
I wanna
by
know who
giving the
cursed him.
weapon. We'll
You're
find
gonna
out.
find
Give
out.
him the weapon. We'll find out.
It doesn't sound like he agreed to that yet.
Oh my God, Steve, stop
Can
being
we all, as a
obstinate.
group, wrestle it away
He's
from him?
gonna
Ahead.
fight us again. Don't make us threaten you. We'll do it.
I'm done being nice. Can we
Okay.
all wrestle it
Okay,
away from him?
hey
Hold on.
DM, can I suggest to
The
Zvi? I'm gonna use
one
my spell of
cursed-
suggestion to
okay,
Zvi
you
to give
told
the
us
weapon.
who cursed him.
There you
So
go.
We need to. He can't give us any more information. It's time for him to go. Like
He doesn't
gotta
know
give
where
him
the
his
one
stuff.
is.
Nope, he does not. He can't help us. He can't help us.
So he
Anymore
can't
than
help us.
this.
So
We got to give him his. I tried to get a bone from him, and he's like not even gonna give me a bone. I was like, I'm not gonna.
I feel like a bone is a lot more to ask for than some information.
Yeah, I would guess so. Yes, as it's part.
DM, I would suggest Zvi with my powers to have him
Okay.
give back the
Roll for
weapon.
suggestion. Roll for influence.
Yeah,
All right.
we can.
Wait,
What do I?
Oh,
Hurry
wait,
up,
I'd
hurry
like to
up.
roll the fucking intimidate Spee to give that weapon
Is
back.
it
'cause
D20 that I roll?
Roll it. Roll on.
Okay.
He won't.
I'm
He won't
rolling
it.
intimidate me.
D20.
11. That's what I got for that.
Fucking 19 plus 5 to intimidate Spee. Give me
There you
the
go.
weapon!
All right,
There you
Zvi, roll.
Nah, yo, I can protect against that.
No, you
Okay.
can't. Roll.
Good roll a fucking 24. Beat me.
Wait, what am I? What am I rolling
Come
though?
at
Like,
me,
what
I
is
say
the?
in character.
What's
Are you
the saving
fighting?
throw?
Are you fighting Felmy because you don't want to get rid of the weapon?
What's the saving throw?
It's an intimidation check. You roll
I need
against
I need an
intimidation.
hourglass next time to have sitting
You're
here.
rolling to see
When it
if her
runs out.
large ass roll intimidates you or not.
Right,
You have
it's
to
not a
beat her
saving
roll.
throw. Yeah, it's not saving throw unless you were literally trying to fight me. Then we can
Right.
fight, but the ogre's gonna heal and fight our party.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
well.
intimidated.
Well, a crit fail. Fascinating.
Crit
I grabbed-
fail.
I
You are
grabbed Steve
basically
by the
her
scruff of
slave
the
at this
neck,
point.
and
Okay.
I walk
Timer's
him over
running.
to the
I got a
ogre and I
timer
say,
running.
"Release weapons."
Timer's
I'm
running.
trying.
All right, so
Help
He rolled a
our
nat
friend
1.
here.
He rolled
All
a
right.
nat 1.
He rolled a
So-
fail. So I'm telling you what I do. I walk over to Spee. I grab him by the scruff of the neck. I say, "You are going to give your respectful ass up and drop those fucking weapons to the ogre." And then I
Even
make
hold
him
them.
drop the weapons for the wonderful spirit trapped within the ogre. And then I say, "Everybody with my intimidation, fucking run." And we bolt in the opposite direction. That's what we do.
You done pissed off the nicest elf in
I
the
What's the opposite? Which direction is the opposite
24
direction?
for
Okay,
intimidation.
okay.
I'm gonna call you
So
all.
he starts grunting and growling and grabs the bolts and belt and grabs the crossbow and bolts into the woods away from everyone as quickly as he can.
And away we go.
And I wanted to ask him about the mark on his hand. Thanks, Zvi. Thank you.
Well, you know what? You had to
It's from the one. He doesn't have any more
no.
information than the one. That's as much as he could tell us.
Okay.
Time's
Now
out.
we're
He
done.
ran off. You're
He's
lucky
gone.
he ran off. I mean, if you
He's
guys want to chase him down,
No.
save your
good.
life.
No,
We're good.
He's healthy
We're good.
now. He's
And
fine.
Zvi apparently just wants to fight the ogre again.
So he's run off with what information he gave you. I will synopsize it for you. Basically, from what he told, or do you want to do it, Jewel? You want to do it, Jewel? Go ahead.
Okay, so this is a spirit named Marcus. He is the husband of Mysteria, and everything it has to be that the one is the tentacle monster with the green light, which is the same green light that we saw in his tattoo, which I believe is. Okay, wait.
I did say that. I didn't say that it was a tentacle monster. Just FYI.
I'm just using my intuitive powers here in that it looks like a flying
And on the
spaghetti
tattoo, he
monster
said tendrils.
on his mark, and what we've seen is a.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I don't know here. Maybe that's too much of a leap, but I
No.
does
Okay.
that those two
I
things
like it.
seem to be connected, and I have a necromancy spell that has a
No
great
idea.
energy.
No idea.
And so it's very likely that that's a necrotic monster. So we need to be extra careful when we pursue this, the one, as Marcus continually referred to it as.
The one. So we got to confront it sooner or
Right
later.
now, I don't know.
Okay, so now you have the one. You're aware of the knowledge. You know that the one has control of this area in some way. That ogre, also known as Marcus, will not be able to talk to you until he's been killed, and then he comes back to life until he is full health. You'll have a matter of minutes.
And then he reverts to madness.
About 10-minute time frame till he's full health, that he'll be able to be cognitive and can talk to you.
So do your
That's a pretty cool mechanic.
crappiest healing.
I like
I
that.
should have done the crappy healing spell.
Or not
Well-
healed him at all.
I wasn't going to say anything until you could talk to him,
No, it's okay.
and I did mention that he was, it was painful.
I wanted him to talk to us. I thought that was important. It was worth it. It was worth the risk.
You just basically you didn't do a wrong or bad thing. You just sped up things a little bit.
Right. But I also sped up his friendliness towards us.
True. He may not have been as forthcoming if you had not done that.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he now
Maybe.
has his stuff
That's
back. He has his loincloth. You still have the golden coin. Junior, you still have the big flask.
All right.
And Felmy, sorry, you do not have the bracelet anymore with the bag. And what else was there? And you had the knowledge. The van braces were still laying on the ground. He didn't take those with him.
There he goes, V.
Do I still have his belt?
Oh,
No, he had to have that for his loincloth.
Oh, damn it.
You can't be running around naked.
Yeah.
He's not going like pants saggy.
No, he's not like holding like this, and then Oh,
Yeah,
I say
well,
we make our way to the castle post haste.
yes. The one thing I did forget. Well, it doesn't really matter now. His great club, but he took that with him too. So never mind.
Well, fuck that club then.
So
Didn't want to fight him. It's okay.
basically,
I didn't know he had
It's V
club.
wanted.
he has to wander the woods, as do the roving bands, killing any intruders to keep the ruins safe, the castle safe. There are there are outliers, as we saw with the one you guys avoided, but the goblins and the ogre and other creatures are all,
Orcs.
some are, some aren't, are under the control of the one. Like the piercers were not under his control. They were just in the swamp.
Just wild animals.
Yep, they're just, so you have those. You have snakes, you have bears, you have all kinds of animals that would be in the swamp,
And
alligators.
you choose piercers. Thanks.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. The piercers were part of it because they were controlled by what was in the one ruin you maneuvered around.
Oh.
You went around a ruin?
What's in the ruin? That's good info.
There's so many ruins.
I'm not going to show you what was in the ruin because they may appear again somewhere else.
But I don't remember going around a ruin.
You did. You went away from the ruin because you didn't want to go in the ruin because there was a
That was
big.
the first thing we did when we started.
True. We've already been flanking the. We're already past the baby dungeon.
Pretty much.
I still say we obviously sidestepped the tentacle monster
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Yes, the outlier of the
and head straight for the castle.
Right. So right now it is daylight. Was it daylight? Is it daylight now? Yes, it's daylight now. It's been an hour, you said, right?
In the daylight.
We're at dawn, and
go.
Yeah.
so you're up at it's probably 9 a.m. ish. I'm going to say 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning. Would you agree with that, everyone?
Feels more
Okay.
like 7.
All right,
Wow.
7. Sure.
It's 9. No, it's 9. Don't listen to him.
Okay, so it's 9 o'clock. We are. You are all tired. You all got a. I'm going to say a long rest.
Yeah.
So you're not exhausted, but you are tired now from fighting. You all have all your hit points. You are in the middle of the swamp now. Well, actually, you're still at that campsite, right? You're still at
Yeah.
that little spit of land.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not really a camp. It's just a spit of land.
Clearing.
Okay.
You said you called it a clearing.
Clearing in the swamp.
Right.
Yep.
It's just a small, very small one, though. So now, do you want to stay there again?
Nope.
That's known, or do you want to move out?
Now that it's daytime, I say we move either around the ruins or towards the ruins. My vote is around.
I've said now 6 times. Let's head straight to the castle.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we've been avoiding the ruin for so long.
Okay.
Can I do a survival roll about paths, potential paths?
Can't hear you.
Can I do a survival roll about potential paths?
Yes, you had done that originally, but we had never gotten to it.
Yes, but I mean, I remember that roll. I can tell you what that one was, but
What?
I'll roll it again if you want.
No, what was it? Go ahead.
It was a 16 plus 4.
Right, 21. Right. So, Jewel, using her survivability skills and wilderness skills, looks around and sees a path, sort of diagonal, sort of like I would say west. So it's west.
West.
It would be north. If you're heading west, it would be north.
Okay.
So it's going a little northwestish, diagonal from the ruins you didn't want to go into. So you're going around those ruins, and as you do that, you see a pathway that sort of winds its way around past those ruins, real close, and then you see one that's a little further away that looks like it heads towards an outcropping in a small little valley, small valley. A good place for an ambush, maybe. Who knows? But you probably want to head in that direction, and I would say I'll let you guys go ahead and march there. Who will be first? What's the march order?
Are we just picking, or are we?
No, you're gonna roll.
Roll? Okay.
Zvi
What is it?
walks first, fam. Always.
Well, you got to roll for it.
Nah, I'm in the front.
Well, actually, this one on this you don't have to roll for it. You can, if Zvi wants to roll, takes the front. He can take the front.
Yeah, I'm the shield,
Or
bro.
do you? Who would like to
Are we
take the
just doing
front if he
straight
doesn't?
rolls?
If Zvi doesn't take the front, who would want to take the front?
I mean, he is a paladin. Smart for him to be in front anyway.
Okay, so we'll go with Zvi, and you guys can roll for everybody else.
Cool.
And from this
gotta
point
pick.
forward, we'll just stick him out there for fodder from now on.
15.
11.
I also have a 15.
15.
No.
Yeah,
Is this just initiative?
Marching order.
Marching order.
Guess-
Jewel had a 15,
Yeah. Yep.
and Joignier had a,
11.
and Felmy,
15 as well.
and Zvi is in front, and Lurtza.
15. We all got 15.
Wow.
Oh, everybody's got 15.
So I'm in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're in the back, Joignier? I've
And
got,
me
Who
and
else wants to be? Can somebody else choose to be in the back, or
15
No, no.
holding
Normally
elbows
we
Me,
put
and
Tommy, and
one-
Joel are walking like the Wizard of Oz. We're
Angel in
just
the back.
arm in arm,
That's
just
right,
walking.
exactly. Precisely the thought I had. Wizard of Oz, elbows linked, down the path.
Yes.
That is what we do. We've just bonded. We got a +1 bond point just now.
There you go.
we're up to
There you
see
go.
the one?
All right. So you guys are
And 3 females.
marching off. It is 10:33. Do you guys want to spend 30 minutes getting to a campsite, or do you want to just end it here and do a wrap up?
I want to keep going.
I'm ambivalent. Sleepy, but in the earlier time zone.
Yeah, it's only 7:30 here, so
Okay.
we're not on time
7:30.
yet.
We can
All
do
right,
another
sounds
30
good.
minutes Without,
So everybody is in an earlier time zone than me.
I'm Midwest.
DM, how are you doing? Are you ready for wrap up?
Yes. Would you like us to ramp up?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Let's
I have some left in me.
All right.
pinch
Let's
more. I
set
probably
up
have like another 20
camp.
minutes.
All right, so you're marching on. So you're marching on. You're rounding past the ruins to your right. You still see tendrils, but they're not as active because it's daytime.
How can we still see it? It's crazy.
Well,
we're closer.
there's the heavy fog when you're a lot closer.
Mm-hmm. That's creepy.
Well, you should note that the tendrils aren't moving towards you.
Oh,
That's a good thing. So it's tendrils that are stationary.
good.
We'll move very, 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 very slow. So you're walking down the path. It's, again, still swampy, still foggy. The greenish glow is getting brighter. You are heading towards a little bit V. It's a little valley. And you're heading that way to see what's ahead. V, would you like to roll a perception check? Or do you have survival? No, your survivability. What is your survival?
Yeah, I got survival +3.
Okay, so if you want to do a survival check to see what the path looks like, what's around the path, and so on, go ahead.
Five.
You rolled with a +3?
+3, 8.
Okay, 8. You see the trail in front of you. You're walking the trail. It's swampy. It's mucky.
I'm still intimidated from the elf.
Oh, you're still intimidated from the elf? You're still scared?
I can't see anything.
Can't see anything. That's it.
Trauma.
So you continue to march forward and take a look around. And does anyone else want to look around at all?
I am ever vigilant. I'm always looking around.
All right. You want to just use your passive perception?
Yes.
All right.
I'll roll for perception, actually.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Oh, you're gonna roll, not passive?
Yeah, not passive. My passive's fine, but my active's better.
Yeah, my passive is 12, so I don't
Yeah, that's mine too.
Ooh, 17 perception.
All right, cool. Felmy, who is sitting with her arms linked with Jewel in the back, is looking around and looks up and sees some trees that have a little bit of actually got foliage on them for some reason. And she looks over and you're just getting past the ruins to your right, looking back to the ruins, and you're into the valley now, and it's getting a little narrower, but not too much. It's rockier. It's drying out a little bit. It's getting away from being so swampy. So you're moving forward and away from that. You see up above you some escarpments that are man-made, and you just make out some movement.
Escarpment's a great word.
Thank you.
10 letter word. $10 word right there.
There you go.
You said
And
man-made,
so you
though?
see some movement. What do you do?
Man-made escarpments.
Yes.
Do we have the out? That's
Well, someone made them. They're masoned.
Right.
so it wasn't a man.
Yes, it could have been a dwarf. It could have been, anybody.
This is inclusive language.
Yes.
Does
Something
the-
made these things up on the walls. Tell me, what would you like to do? Tell me.
Owly. Owl.
Yeah, I want my owl to do a perception check on what the fuck's going on.
Okay, so he's been flying around you.
Hmm.
So go ahead and roll for him.
Yep, just got a perception. 16. Oh, 17 plus 3 for perception. That's a 20.
Well, considering he's directly above you and sees what you're seeing, and you're looking through his eyes,
Yeah,
Those things way up in the sky, up in the walls, are goblins, of course. What else would they be? And they have bows. So they haven't seen you yet, but they have seen your owl because they don't see owls very often.
shit. Can I speak
So-
for my owl? My owl can't speak, Kenny.
It does not speak, no. It rah, does whatever
I
an owl.
totally speak goblin though, so when they see us, I really want to shout at them and be like, "Hail and well met, friend."
Do you guys want to see them right now?
Nah, probably not.
Okay, because
So
they're starting to cock their crossbows to see if they can hit the owl that's flying around. Because
that's fine. I make sure Archimedes is like in the fucking opposite direction of us, like
Okay.
definitely in the opposite branch. If Archimedes has to go down, I trust him to bob and weave, not like Rick and Stark.
they fire off a few bolts and don't even get close to Archimedes, and he flies off. And they're sort of like, so they still haven't seen you. They're not very observant. It's daylight. They don't like being out in the light. So, do you guys want to press forward and see if you can stealth it, or what do you want to do?
I don't know if I trust our party to stealth it.
Yo, we could stealth, son.
No, we can't.
Dang.
My stealth is +4, so
Did my owl see how many goblins?
There were 3.
3. Okay.
Basically, a lookout party with a signalman.
Cool.
That's more than you needed to know, of course. I didn't have to say signalman.
Yeah, I was like, wow. All right, well,
Yeah, I don't know what that
Archimedes
means.
feels like it's 3 goblins.
Did
with a
you
chance
not see
like,
Game of Thrones?
more. Yeah. Da, 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 da. I
Yeah.
obviously did. I made a Rick and
Big
Stark.
fire, light fire. Oh, look, someone lit the fire. Same thing for
Talk about
Lord of the
this
Rings.
after season 5. They don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, y'all! Like Archimedes did a heckin' fly up, and I know he can see what I see, but also, there's at least 3 goblins, probably a hell of a lot more ready to pounce. It's gonna get ugly, but like 3's not so bad. But probably the horde they're hiding is really bad. What do y'all want to do? What should we do?
And they have a signal fire to alert whatever.
Yeah, because like one of them's totally a lookout bitch. He can signal to Gondor for aid, and it's gonna get real bad real quick. So I kind of recommend like doing a heckin' bob and weave.
Yeah.
But if y'all think we should go for it, I can speak Goblin. I can be like, dude, bro, hey, we got beef jerky, and Jonier's got really good whiskey. We can be pops. What do you guys want to do?
Wine.
You
It's
have
wine.
one large
Wine, not
glass.
whiskey.
Wine.
Uh,
It's wine. It's wine this
Do
time.
spell slots clear on their own for how long you're playing?
Love wine.
I'm sorry, what's that?
Do spell slots clear off on their own if you're playing for a while?
It's
Indian
it's
beyond.
long and short rests.
Well, I'm just wondering because I had 2 used, but there's only 1 showing up for some reason. I don't know why. I'll put it back to 2.
Not sure.
You got it in a rest though, so you should be all full up on spell slots.
But he used them with the last battle,
right,
so
right,
it wouldn't be
right.
filled. It wouldn't be filled back yet because you haven't had a long rest.
Right. Yeah, I was just wondering because it was down to 1 when it should have been 2 used.
Yep. So you're
Was it long
down on
cantrip?
spell slots. You haven't had sleep. You just got out of a battle. So it's your call.
I mean, I'm still good. I still have 2 first level slots open and 2 second levels. So, I mean, I'm good. I'm good to go still.
Mine are a bit used up.
Actually, 3. So I did Deck Magic, Ice Knife, and Mage Armor. So it's 3 slots
Right.
used.
Okay, so what's the decision?
Are we
I'm
not
good.
stealthing it?
You're stealthing it?
What if the bard leads and protects us with his stealth?
Nope,
You can't do
Oh.
that's
that.
not a thing.
That there
Yeah,
is
I can't
a stealth
stealth.
magic that you can group stealth, but I don't know if anybody has that.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
That's something you can get. Look
Yeah.
into it. See if you can have that as a spell. Oh, you're eating food. I'm hungry as shit right now.
So we worried about like creatures.
The large amount of goblins.
And whatever else
They're
they
like
can
cockroaches.
signal.
There's one.
Can I disguise myself as a goblin?
You
have
can.
the disguise kit?
I have a disguise. Disguise.
Okay, you can disguise yourself as a goblin and see if you want to go in. Do you want to interact with those guys?
Yo, Bard,
Walk-
disguise
Or-
yourself as a goblin. Go to the goblins, trick them to go somewhere else, and then we can move. We can do things.
Are they like blocking the way? Can we just walk?
Well, they're in a lookout tower, basically. They're in a lookout escarpment,
Okay.
thingy.
Can I be the the goblin that captured these? Pretending I'm capturing them. I'm just sending them on somewhere else.
Ooh.
Oh, you want us
That
to
would
be
probably
in the
lead them to alert the light the fire and alert people.
so
Why would they
But
alert?
if we're already captured, then why alert?
I'm-
We're already captured by the goblin.
Think about it. Think about it. They're not just going to let you walk by and go,
Why not?
How about this?
You'd
we're
have to
walking by.
influence them in some way to do that because they're there for a specific reason. Anything that's not normal, they send a link. They'll send a signal.
What's their intelligence?
Goblins are more intelligent than ogres.
What's their intelligence?
That's
Give me
metagaming.
the number.
You're not supposed to know the numbers, John. That's the whole point.
I don't know, but it looks like
Unless you have a spell where you could see their defenses or their stats, you can't
this is
just
gonna tell me.
ask what their numbers are.
Feels like,
Bard.
oh my god, I'm playing with
You
noobs.
got it, Bard. You got to trick them to go somewhere else. I'm telling you. Disguise yourself as a goblin. Go up there, trick them to look away or sabotage their
Go
signal
seduce
fire. Do
the
something,
goblin.
and then we can leave.
What was that?
What?
that?
What was that, Faye?
Seduce a goblin.
There you go.
Seduce the goblin.
Listen, people have been
Seduction.
asking you to seduce stuff for a
Goblin,
while.
and I'm extremely persuasive. I've stepped forward to seduce one of the goblins. If Jonier won't do it,
All
I'll do
right.
it.
Thank you, Felman.
All right, I'll disguise myself as a female goblin.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Should we go together,
And
or are you stepping ahead of me? Are you sweeping me out of the way? Or are we
Okay.
going hand in
Okay.
hand?
Felman
if you
accidentally
wanna,
seduces Johnny A.
I'm gonna let the bard choose. Does the bard want to sweep me aside and be like, "Step aside, infant," or shall we go arm in arm to seduce together? What do you want, bard?
we can do arm in arm seduce together. Two is more powerful than one.
I say,
I think the
cheers,
elf
my good lad.
would
Let's
be
go forth. And I offer you an elf.
Okay.
okay. All right.
So basically, we have a disguised Jonier
Hmm.
who is going to go arm in arm with an undisguised Felme, and you guys are going to try to get close enough to influence them and what?
Yes, but as we're walking up, I'm not disguised, but I cast prestidigitation as a cantrip, and I make myself.
Ooh.
I'm allowed to do an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect. So I make myself smell exactly like a goblin would really want me to smell, like pheromones or perfume
Ooh.
or like grog, whatever.
Makes them
a
very, very
goblin
horny.
wants.
Okay.
Yeah, I smell fantastic right now. Like, holy
Sexy.
shit. And
All
that
right,
lasts
well
an
then-
hour.
All right. So go ahead. You're going to have to stealth your way up to them.
Oh, I will. Just you wait. Oh my god, please roll well. Holy shit. 19!
19.
All right. So you
I
guys
literally
stealth
have
your
a
way
hat
up
on.
as the party stays behind.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. Is my
you
stealth
stealth
plus
your way
one?
up
It's
to-
a 20.
What's what?
I have stealth plus one, so it's a 20.
A
Go
20.
on.
All right. So you guys basically stealth your way up a little pathway.
Jonier didn't roll his dice.
I don't need to do stealth, right?
Yeah, you do. Aren't you going with her?
I do. Yeah, I
But you
am,
said
but I'm
19.
disguised.
Think with me.
No.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I
that's fair.
guess.
You're
Oh well, yeah,
disguised.
you're
Disguising
disguised,
under
right? So you don't have to do stealth.
That's special power, yeah.
You
Swag.
don't have to stealth up there. Okay,
Swag.
fine. Well,
Swag bag.
yeah, okay. You're. How about this? You
How about this?
are a goblin. Felmy is not, but she's
Mm-hmm.
exuding stuff. So you're going to go in there as a goblin, saying, "Look what I found."
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
dragging her up the mountain to do that. How's
Yeah.
that sound? All right.
Yeah,
you're
that sounds good.
perfect. That's perfect. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, help. Wink, wink,
Help,
wink.
help, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Help
Got it.
me.
Okay, so you guys are going up the mountain. You're walking up the trail. You're getting closer, and you're within spell distance of your guys. I'd like you to roll initiative first.
All right.
Okay.
And Johnny is having trouble because Felmy smells like what a goblin would like to smell. So
What else?
Ah,
Yeah.
probably not too pleasant for a bard human.
Let's see.
I got a 13, but what's the...
I got 8 plus 8, 16.
16.
Jesus.
Wait, what are we rolling for?
Charisma.
Initiative?
Right?
Was it
initiative,
charisma?
Right.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. Original. No, hold on.
Uh-oh.
One second.
Ah!
What?
All right, you've walked up. The goblins have seen you.
I'm like, hello. I'm not saying anything because
Hold on.
I'd be like,
Do you speak Goblin?
no, I don't. I'm just
You
gonna
speak-
wave sign
Do you
language.
speak Undercommon?
No.
No.
You point at me, and I do speak Goblin, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like his total Goblin slave. Hi, translator. Hi.
Okay. So all right. So let's. All right. We'll go with this. I would like to have both of you roll for deception.
Yeah. Deception. Disgrace.
All right.
Oh no.
Let's see, rolling.
It's not.
Oh god damn it.
Oh,
Okay.
3 plus 4.
I have specialty in deception, so despite rolling a 12, I have plus 5, so that's 17.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Uh-huh.
That
And you're
fits.
speaking their language, and you.
And I'm the one speaking Goblin, so that's
You're speaking it,
like,
yeah, I'm
Sonia
just-
kind of gestures, but I'm like,
Yeah.
Goblin, obviously.
Okay. They don't know who you are, so they're not really looking at you.
Well, I'm the Goblin slave. That's helpful. They
Two of
understand
them-
the system.
The one that's just for looking is the signalman. The other two have the crossbows. They raise their crossbows
Oh shit.
and look kind of like, what's going on? All right. So they're not completely fooled, but they're just sort of. What?
Can
So
I bring out my flask?
The big one?
Yes.
You want to bring out your unopened flask that you left it down below because it was too heavy to carry as a goblin. Because it's gigantic.
All right, it's down
So
there.
you do not
guess
have that
not.
flask with you.
Damn it.
So what else would you like to try?
Are goblins greedy? Do they like money?
Well,
Yes.
of course, goblins love money. They love women. They love women more.
You know what else do they love? Booze.
Booze.
So I'm the one who just rolled that 17 on deception. I don't know if that's still gonna hold or if you want me to roll again, but I go, whoa, when they lift up their crossbows, and I'm like,
Okay.
oh my god, I'm so sorry my master is like really bad at goblin, but what he meant to say was
He didn't say
"Hail
anything, though.
Helmet,
I didn't say anything.
please have this single gold piece. And I pull out a gold piece from my pack, and I'm like, as a gift, along with me. And I look
Oh.
at Jonier like confused, like, I go along with it. I hope you get the gist, because I know he doesn't understand what I'm saying, but he knows. Uh-huh.
I get the hint.
Okay. The signalman is still like he's kind of enthralled and moving towards you.
Ooh.
The other one lowers his crossbow. The other one sort of
Good.
just keeps his crossbow and sort of steps back and sort of holds it.
Fair. I respect your resolve. I point
Okay.
at the
Okay, so the one guy comes walking up, the signalman, holding his hand out, and are you going to give him the gold piece?
Absolutely. I toss
Right.
it to him with a really cute flourish, and I wink. I will totally roll.
He takes it and goes. He's all
Sounds good. I wouldn't give you bad gold.
right, and then the one with the other crossbow sets his crossbow down and moves forward with a really lecherous look on his face.
Uh-oh.
That's
What do you
great.
do now as he gets closer?
That's great. I do a curtsy and I go, wonderful. I'm so glad we understand each other. And then I cackle in Goblin and I wink.
Okay, and we have our example over here with Z. Okay, how handy are we letting him get?
Handsy?
I'd let him get to PG-13 before I swat a hand away, especially if somebody else in the party has an idea while I'm distracting him with my feminine wiles and my
Shit. That's
Going
my
in. I was going to say, when I say, what are we doing now, means you too.
I forgot what our plan was.
You're the one who charged in, my bard.
Drunken
I know.
bard.
I didn't even drink.
You're the one who charged in, my sober bard.
Oh, okay. So we're distracting them.
Yes,
They're
she,
pretty
she
distracted.
has,
That means
she has all of their attention right now.
Yeah, I'm ready to
You-
let
I signal to the group like, "Hey, we can go through the valley. You guys can just go by."
You want to signal
Right?
to the group.
Like as the goblins are being
So you're
distracted.
sort of got your hand behind you, doing the big wave behind you. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
behind you is there.
Like now's the time to move. Yeah.
All right, group. What do you want to do?
Move.
Okay. Roll for stealth.
Oh,
What?
Move.
No, with stealth, they're distracted.
They're not
That's right. They're
distracted.
They're distracted. It does not mean you just can't. You
Oh,
know.
it doesn't. Oh,
No.
Then,
No, it might mean we have like advantage roll. No, don't roll for-
Exactly.
No.
Roll twice.
Have like advantage attack. We're not just.
Roll twice and take the best of the two. I'll let you roll with advantage.
Roll twice.
Yes.
Good, because I had a nat 1 there.
oh bless.
Okay, 12. And I do have a plus to stealth as well.
I'm not. Nope.
Thelmy,
Yeah,
you're
plus
not rolling. Junior,
So,
you're not rolling.
12 plus 1, 13.
Jewel,
Or. I
4.
have 11 as my best roll. Plus. What are we applying it to? Attack?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Stealth? We got a 13.
All right. Zv.
I'm a dumbass angel, though. I mean, I don't know how stealthy I can be.
12.
12.
Put my bone wings away.
Yeah, put those bone wings away.
The rolls are starting to seem very similar
Phone
here.
rings away.
But my stealth is -1, so 11.
11. Well, at least you're all above 10, so nobody
Right.
sees you because they are distracted. So I will. Let's see if somebody roll. Let's see if they roll a d20.
Oh,
I wanted
God.
to
Give him a
respect
gold,
Selby's
please. Please don't.
sacrifice here.
19.
No. What is it? What is it?
It's a d20.
Why?
No, it's not. Lion DM.
I'll show it. I'll show it. You
It
want me
doesn't
to?
I
matter. You
believe him.
can't show it.
Ah!
Oh, no.
D20. Wow.
No.
What's gonna happen? Who's dying?
There goes our plan.
Oh,
Cool.
sorry.
Cool.
You had the advantage.
Next time on D&D with the
The guy who
gang.
was sitting there
Oh,
with the
Lord.
crossbow, still sitting there. He was leaning back. He was getting relaxed.
Oh,
He waved him on. Junior, maybe a little too soon. And he glances down because he's on the job, and he sees these gigantic bone wings.
oh, you damn
Oh
bone wing.
no, Jules, you must put him away.
Did you put them away?
I said I put them away.
Oh, you put them
Yeah.
away.
I don't-
Okay.
Remember that. I don't remember that.
All
You saw
right,
the bone
all right.
wings.
I remember it. I wrote it down in my notes to prove it.
Ah, yeah, we gotta trust the Jill
Okay.
stand.
Then we'll say you put
True.
them away. He looks down and sees the glowing dark angel.
Right.
Thank you.
Still
Thank
glow.
you for the specificity. It's still important.
Because the other two are pretty stealthy, but they're the little dwarf kind of blends in because he's small, but the glowing angel's kind of hard to hide, being glowing and all. And
Right.
you hear him just go, "Ugh," and he just yells to his other two buddies, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh God. Fuck.
What time is it? We can pick this initiative next time.
All right.
Yeah, this could be the
We'll do
cliffhanger
that.
initiative.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
2 plus 1, 3.
Oh, shit.
No, we didn't. You didn't roll that. That's not a roll.
16.
All right. Hold on. Time out. I'll
We'll roll
do a call
initiative
on
when
it.
we get back.
Roll
What?
initiative when you get back.
Okay.
Boom.
On that,
Our
we'll roll
DM
initiative
came
when we
through
get
in
back.
clutch.
But I rolled such good initiative.
You almost made it through too. Join
Almost
if
did.
you'd only teased him a little bit longer, Felmy maybe give him a little bit more.
No, you
You
could
know.
have felt me inspiration on the tease.
Oh yeah.
You could have played like a sexy strip NFT's backing track. Like,
There's so many things I could
I
have
feel
done.
like we get an opportunity attack because once I realize that they've kind of blown it on the attack, I still realize I got one of them entranced and I'm
You
stripping.
will definitely get an attack. I'm not sure if I call it a surprise attack, though.
Okay, I'll allow that.
So
But
I'll
I
let you
should first
attack.
finish
You
you.
will be able to attack first.
Okay, sick.
Opportunity.
Yep, attack of opportunity first. Because, well, actually, he rolled a 20, so he's going to. He rolled a 20, though.
Okay, so maybe he gets the first attack, but he gets disadvantage because I'm seducing him. Maybe
But
that's
he
fair.
gets attacked. He gets.
Wait, was he the
attack
one that got
on-
the D20?
He wasn't one.
On
He wasn't
us.
the one being seduced.
Oh, if he wasn't
was
the
the
one
other
being
guy.
seduced, then I have no power here.
All right. Hold on. All right.
well, right, and also the initiative was more for the ones that were stealthing, not the ones that
Right.
were in on. Like, we aren't necessarily connected to them.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I'm still a
Like,
goblin
we're
to their
just-
eyes.
You're not going to attack the sex slave first. Come on. I'm
Yeah,
not
Yeah.
first. I am last in initiative.
They're
They
just
want to
kind
trick me.
of there.
Right. They're not intelligent enough to maybe put it together that the two groups are together.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
valuable.
All right.
No, they're not. Precisely. They're dumb.
I'd be like, hey! Hey!
Dumb,
I'm with the goblins
That's
now.
intelligence.
I think. I feel like it's pretty. Yes, I am. I sure am. I am a fallen Asmar.
And you just drink your cup.
Can you tell by how emo I am?
Bless my warlock deception for saving my ass like 3 times this game.
I'm trying to work that charisma, but it's really hard as a dumb angel.
I'm gonna send the sound clip from Lion King 2 where they sing Deception. So you guys get it.
Wow.
Hmm.
Lion King 2.
The first time Disney tried to make a sequel, that they were like, no, give us as much money. And we were like, no. And then they were like, Toy Story 2, Pixar? And we were like, Pixar's
All
different.
right. We'll do this. We'll pick up at this point next week,
Perfect.
and I will do some research on the rolls. We may or may not. You may or may not have made it through. He may not have rolled the D20, but I'm going to leave it here as a roll for the one.
Yeah, you let that sink in. Let it stew.
He may or may not the D20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm thinking there was
He might change his mind.
there might be something that counteracted that I didn't take into consideration, like a disadvantage roll. I gave you guys the advantage on your rolls, but he might have had a disadvantage. So I'm going to see if he's got one.
Good.
Because of his elf who was dripping in front of him.
Pretty much.
Gotcha. So like
God.
basically,
Yeah. Yep. Just like that. Yep. Thank you for sharing.
Do we hit a milestone?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
We are all making milestones.
Oh my
I'll
god.
even let Junier make a milestone.
Yeah, maybe it'll make his character useful.
So I think he needs it the most. But everybody can do a milestone before we have our attack, or whatever we have next week, and you all are one level higher than you were.
one.
So plan accordingly, comprehend language.
I'm gonna do that tonight.
Yep,
Mother
I-
It should be.
Also, some of you can redo your spells anyway.
Yep,
Yeah, I know. But
I'm totally redoing my spells by at least one spell, so I will message you, Papamo.
All right.
I'd like to ask a question here about the spellcasting I was trying to ask earlier.
Yep.
So here, this is what the player's handbook: spellcasting ability, charisma is your spellcasting ability for your sorcerer, sense the power of your magic spells, blah blah. So spell attack modifier equals your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier.
Right.
So are those supposed to be added to my D20 roll?
Yes.
Yes, that would be.
Because
Yeah,
we haven't been
if you roll a d20 automatically a crit, it doesn't
Well-
really matter because you're going to crit. But if
On
you
the
roll like
20,
a
right,
16, you roll a 16, you would add your proficiency bonus, and then you would add your charisma modifier. Yeah.
Yep.
This is why I was trying to ask it earlier because I have not been adding this.
Oh well,
I've been enrolling it, and we're just going with the number that's been rolled.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
on
makes your
here.
character
Wait,
special.
look at this. Look at this. Well, hold on. Let me actually pull up the thing, and then I'll say, look at this. Hold on.
If there's a proficiency bonus and a stat bonus in the same thing, so like maybe you have charisma 3, but you have proficiency in something charisma that's 5, you just take the higher value, not the combination.
That's not what this is saying here.
That's not
No?
what this is saying. This is from the player's handbook. It says proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier.
Oh yeah, I can't zoom in on that, so I totally
Yeah,
trust
I
you.
got it zoomed in as much as I can. If I do it, it
Great.
disappears. If I do more.
I'll just put up. Oh yeah, no, I told you.
Actually
Yeah,
see
you're totally right. I pulled it up in D&D Beyond. Yep.
Nope, you can't see it there.
Let
I'll
me,
take a
let me- let me-
screenshot.
let me go back again. Because once it goes big, I lose everything. And I lost everything.
I
So we're
feel like
leveling up, right?
settings
One.
can enable too.
Yeah.
that
Yeah, one
lets
level.
you like roll any of those stats in live time, and then click the stat, and it'll just tell you your character's number. So we can check that out.
Here we go, spellcasting again. All right, yeah. So that's as big as I can make it, unless I do this.
Yep, you're totally
There we
right.
go.
Yep, you got it all together. So that's the power of your
Okay.
character is the mod out. So do that.
Right. Now, proficiency bonus, is that Arcana?
It depends.
'Cause
on
that's the
character, but
proficiency.
probably for you, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
Arcana for me. So I should be adding +6 to every roll.
yep.
I should have been hitting a lot of shit.
Yeah,
And Arcana
definitely.
Arcana check is different from like your spell casting abilities. Like an Arcana check is if you're checking if the tentacle monster is magical.
Oh no, you have
No, I'm not talking about Arcana check. I'm talking about spell attack modifier.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Spell attack modifier is proficiency bonus, which is
Spell
Arcana.
attack modify. Okay, go look in the Discord. I just posted it. You see that? It says either +2 modifier. That's the one that's like +20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but that's still
The one
That's still-
says
yeah.
+4, that will have your thing added to it because that's looking at your entire chart. Like
yeah.
it's not- you don't have
And
to
that
add
and that
charisma
I actually
side of
do
it.
have that because my modifier is +3. It's still the same.
right. Your modifier is +3. Your spell attack is +5. Your save DC is 13.
Right.
The
But
modifier
it doesn't-
gets applied to the D20. Spell attack gets applied to whatever happens after you hit.
Right, the damage.
Yes.
Right.
So
Right, so-
+5 is like
Right.
huge.
Yeah, the +5 is for what the damage is. And the modifier, so I'm supposed to be adding +3 and as well as my +3 charisma. So I'm supposed to be adding +6 to my rolls.
I don't know. I think it already is accounting for that in the +3, unless there's
Right, the
something else
modifier
that
is
should be
coming
adding
from
the
the
+3.
charisma, is what it's saying.
But that's not what it says here.
Because no,
No.
what's
Okay.
your charisma? Is your charisma +3?
+3, yeah.
Yeah, then that's what the. Okay, read what the spellcasting ability is again. I can't see.
Spell
it.
attack modifier equals your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier.
What's your proficiency bonus?
+3. Isn't that the one we just talked about?
No,
Yes.
that's not the same thing.
Yours is +2.
Okay, well, hold
No,
on a
it's
second.
plus
We keep
five.
saying proficiency. So
+5.
this column over here is
If anything.
proficiency.
No,
Above,
it's
up
at the
above.
top where it says proficiency bonus.
Oh,
next
okay,
to
plus
your
2.
walking speed.
+2. Okay. +2, and then my charisma is +3. So
Five.
my attack modifier is supposed to be +3 +2. So 5 +5.
Yes.
Okay. So what I should be going forward, I should be adding +5 to my roll for landing the spell.
I think so.
Yes.
And then the spell attack +5 that gets added to the damage roll.
Yes.
The 1d8 or the 1d12, whatever the damage roll is.
Yes.
I should have been slaughtering shit.
Yep.
Well,
that's
now that you know, you will be.
Right, but that's why I was trying to
That was
ask in the middle
that was
because
me
I was
getting my agonizing blast the whole first
Well,
episode.
the thing is, that's metagaming. You can't ask in the middle like that. It's something you
But-
need to know.
but
Going in.
we're
Now
still
you
learning,
know.
right? No,
I know we're still learning, but we're 4 games in now. We're 4 encounters in.
yes, but no one still told me this. I've read up a
How do
bunch
we
of
how do we
stuff,
prevent
but
this
still-
from happening in the future if we want to like learn more? Like you have to like read everything, right?
Yes.
Pretty much.
I've read as much as I can, Mo.
No,
I
it is
still
hard.
had questions. I
It's
still
really
did not
hard, and
fully
then
understand
also-
this.
Well, then you need to send the question to either me or to somebody else.
The way
Pre-
that
pre-game or
D&D
post-game.
display stuff is also different than like other stuff, so it's not necessarily like your like specific D&D knowledge. It's what does the D&D Beyond UI show you, which is different, and that's not necessarily your fault. But also, like, you can't figure out mid-game, like, you can figure it out per episode, I think. Like, if you want to be like, wait, am I reading this completely wrong? And we're all like, no, that's totally not how that is. Because I think it's not, you can't just be like, yeah, actually, I had a +5 to this that I wasn't telling anybody about, and now I have it. Like, I think we would all be like, yeah, that's kind of bullshit. So, I mean, I do think it's fair to kind of check and see, and I think it's fair to be like, okay, going forward, you get to add +5 to that. But yeah, we probably mid-game is not the time to figure that out.
Well,
Aside from being
so
like,
right now we're doing
"Holy
after
crap,
game."
I didn't know that this was like that. You know?
Right now it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Polyhedral, I'm not sure who you're talking about. I'm talking about my spell attack modifier, meaning
Yeah.
when I cast my spell and I roll my d20, that's the spell attack modifier that I add to that roll to see
Yes.
if the spell hits.
Yes.
Right. And then the spell attack, the +5 spell attack goes on to the damage roll if the spell hits.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, now I know. And I don't care if that's fine with the past ones. I just want to know going forward.
In the future, yeah.
Right. And to be honest with you,
But
that's
there's
okay
also in that
because this
column,
fits with my RP, so it's fine.
the hit DC is different also, right? Like that's a whole nother thing because some of them will say like they'll give you a modifier on the hit DC. and
There'll
some
be
of them
something
just
in the
have,
spell
like,
itself that
dex
mentions that.
or whatever, right? So like that's
Yeah.
a whole other way for that to get applied.
I'm gonna go eat food now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go eat.
Everybody go eat food.
Let's wrap
Right.
it up.
All right.
And we're not hitting long rest because we haven't taken a long rest.
You're in the middle of a battle, so you can't really
Right.
get long rest.
Right, exactly. Okay.
So your whatever spells you don't have, you still do not have. And be prepared next week.
Be
Be prepared.
Because my teeth and ambitions are bad.
I watched the Addams Family, the original with Raul Julia the other night. Oh man, that was some memories.
So good. So good.
So good. I miss him. Classic show. Anyway, all right, guys.
Oh, I
Greatest
gotta change myself. Well, we were level 3 already.
Yes, we
So now
were
we're
all
level
level
4.
3. Now we are level 4.
Okay.
All
I
right,
got
now
ahead
that
and
we're
saved.
done, let's say bye. Oh shit, we lost Felmy. Lost Felmy. Where'd she go?
Bye.
Why'd you leave?
She's back.
She's back.
She's back.
Let's
Back.
say everybody, it has been this has been D&D with. We'll see you all next week. I'm assuming
Next
Yeah.
week,
maybe. I
Tuesday.
don't know. At some point.
Oh, if you guys have not realized, I am no longer